Yay!
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the stream. Andrew,
Yes.
check and make sure you're not muted for the stream.
Yes, I am currently not muted, which is good.
Sorry, I had to make sure. Because
So-
it's happened every time thus far.
I know.
You just sit there and like just say stuff, and it's like, no one has any idea what you're doing right now.
Yeah,
Nope.
well, especially considering what just happened with our internet dying and me having to restart the router at the like minute to go thing. So now that we're good, we're set. I'm gonna post the link on my Facebook and whatnot, and then get the music. Actually, I'm gonna get the music rolling first. That's what I'll do.
We live in constant chaos. Like this is just how we do.
This organization.
I don't know. I haven't figured out any shit like that. I'm already cursing. I should.
All right.
We didn't even
Oh,
get 30
no.
seconds in, Darren.
That was definitely within the first minute. I don't know. If it messes with our monetization, I'll trim it or something.
I'm sorry.
It's such a natural language.
It is. Like, I've lived in New York for way too long. It can't just turn it off.
All right, I think.
Unless my mother's in the room, then real quick, all ability to curse just goes.
Say.
All right. Oh, Tsuyu Atsui. Hey guys, Ribbit.
Hey!
Welcome back.
You were here last time. Welcome back.
And hello again, Creepypasta Group. I saw your original hi. But, yes. And hello to Sarah Villanueva? Nueva?
Nueva.
Nueva.
We're assuming Nueva. Which is a pretty name, by the way.
It is a very pretty name.
Yes. I have our playlist going. Please chat. Let us know if it's a little too loud, and I'll turn it down. Max
We can't hear the music. I'm just pretending I can.
I mean, this is my natural dance moves. Like, I can't dance.
Max Kiwis says, I remember watching you guys when you did the creepypasta things. Hello. Welcome.
Hello. And we still plan on doing more creepypasta things. Just filming's hard right now.
Well, we did. We recently did another creepypasta thing. You and
We
you
did,
and
true.
Wulvengrey did that playthrough. We were just talking about it.
Yeah, and we are planning on putting out more spooky playtime videos with us in creepypasta costume. A couple people showed some interest last time of us playing Undertale while in costume. So I'm very on board with that. It's not gonna be good because I'm terrible at video games. So it's just gonna be me dying over and over and over again.
Just watch any of the other videos. It's like, this is Darren trying to play video games.
Well, I definitely. I don't know when the next time it goes on sale for the Switch, but next time it goes on sale for the Switch, I will pick it up so that we can do that.
Ooh.
Oh, for the Switch?
Oh yeah, the Switch has an extra battle and some extra content into it. Not
That
to
I will
mention the
never
controls are
get
better.
to.
Oh gosh. Fair enough.
Yeah, no, I mean, I have it on my computer
Oh, okay. Well, then if we wanted to just do that, we could do that. But...
because it's easier to record that than on the Switch.
I mean, because if the Switch is small enough, we could move it into the studio pretty easily and do like a thing there, you know, all that good stuff. But we'll figure that out. You guys don't need to have us hear us discussing the intricacies
Logistics
of
of
exactly
filming
how
our-
we're filming it. But we'll get it done.
And we are also planning on doing more sketches. There's been a little bit of trouble. Like, we've been trying to get a hold of specifically Castaway to talk to him about any Tiki Toby content appearing in our sketches, because we know that he's basically left the community and said that he doesn't really want people using his character anymore. Prior to that, I had spoken to him in a Discord chat about Toby being present in our sketches, and he said that was cool, but this statement was issued after that conversation, so I've been trying to retouch base with him and just be like, hey, is this okay? Because I really don't want to do something against his wishes. I don't like using other people's property if they're not cool with it.
Usually a good way to think about things.
Yeah. Seen too many people decide that it's just fine to use other people's characters and property, and it never ends well, and it's disrespectful. I'm an artist as well. I don't like people using my designs without my permission. So.
By the way, I just realized this. So this is the first time I've been on the stream. So hi.
Oh yeah, hi.
I'm Bella, otherwise known as Fallacybunny. So hi.
This is the first time Bella's been on stream with us, but she's been in the chat several times. Bella's my best friend since forever. We went to like middle school and high school together. We've known each other forever.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about how long that's been, but we've definitely known each other for a long time. We're gonna put it in. Ooh.
When do we not? One could say at the final hour.
I was about to say, come on, what's the name? That's just gonna be the running gag now.
I feel like we need to do a theme song for any of our sketch videos that's like very obviously parodying Final Countdown. Like it's not a copy or a cover, but it's like a very obvious parody of it.
We can do something.
Yeah, I think I could make that happen.
We can do that
I
now.
finally have space to like play my keyboard so I can actually start writing music.
Hey!
So excited.
Just like this.
This is how you make music.
That's how you make music. You just
Like a cat
it
batting a
works.
string.
SpongeBob.
That's how I make music. How do you do it?
Just like that.
Just like that.
Oh. So makeup time. Ooh, that's a cute mug.
All right. I have posted it in a lot of places. Now I'm gonna go ahead and read off all of the chat stuff. So, thank you for your patience, because there's a lot. There's a lot of people vibing to the background music.
Hey.
Yeah, Max's Kiwis says hello. I think, did we get to you already? Yeah, you saw our creepypasta stuff. Summer Hill says hi. Psycho22 is here, saying hey guys. Hey Psycho.
Hi, 22.
Pringxiety for Life is also here.
Welcome
So
back.
hello. Psycho22 is drawing some pastel gore. Oh whoa.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Do you feel like sharing? Because I love pastel gore art.
We do.
Well, we have to wait a sec for them to get that. But while we're waiting, Tsu says nice. Pringxiety, have you watched the Magna Killing Stalking? What?
Have I read it? Yes. I've read some of Killing Stalking. I didn't finish it, but I did read a good portion of it. It's really good. The art's really intense. I forget why I stopped reading it. I think like I just didn't have time and then forgot it existed.
Like so
that
many
being said, the urge to dress up as the main killer, Sangwoo, I think that's his name, and just get on stream and start singing Killing Me Softly is very strong.
Oh, that song.
That song's a big theme of that manga, because I don't know if you know that one, Bella.
I don't, but I definitely know that song and the mood of that song.
Yeah, it's a Korean manhwa, I think that's the name. And it's about a serial killer who, long story short, ends up holding this kid who had a crush on him captive, and it's very toxic and scary, but it's well written. It's very horror movie-ish.
Okay.
And the song "Killing Me Softly" is a big theme in it.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, so
there's karaoke.
couple of things. Tsu's talking about Killing Stalking, rewatching Black Butler because season 2 was finally put on Netflix. Cool. Psycho22 asks, do you guys have an Instagram that I can send the picture? The answer is a resounding yes, we do.
Yes, Alistair, thank you. You keep doing it.
I'm not doing it on purpose. Every time I try to do it on purpose, I fail.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, our Instagram is, and I will type it in the chat right now so that you have it for posterity.
We do have a final hour. We do have a final hour cosplay Instagram as well as our personal Instagrams. Which, if Andrew, if you want to put the link in the chat, and we can also put the link down in the description of this video.
They are already in the descriptions. I'm just putting them in chat too.
Okay.
Fallacybunny and afro.nerd. And just because I'm sure some of you were coming here expecting some more people, unfortunately, Stuffed-Chocobo got ganked by the life that is capitalism and really shitty bosses, and was pulled into work pretty much, what, 2 days ago? They found out?
Yeah, like 2 days ago they found
yeah.
out that they were scheduled for they said they couldn't. So.
And unfortunately,
Boo, his boss.
Yes. And unfortunately, Wulvengrey had a bit of a family emergency that happened and wasn't able to make it, unfortunately.
So they'll be with us next time, but yeah, they had some family stuff that they had to take care of.
Okay. Oh, for Anxiety for Life asks, do you want to do a cosplay of the manga because it's so amazing, especially Sang-woo?
Again, I would throw together a cosplay of Sang-woo just to get on stream and sing Killing Me Softly over and over and over again because I love that song.
Oh, and Summer Hill, you have to go to bed. Good night, and...
Oh, no, good night.
Everyone's typing F.
What does that mean?
It's to F to pay... Okay.
Someone explain.
I think... Are we old?
Well, no. It was one of the it was like I want to say 5 to 10 years ago. There was a Call of Duty game where on one of the cutscenes it says press F to pay respects during like a military funeral, and it became a meme, and now it's just
Okay.
All right. So Ivory just showed up. Hello, Ivory. How are you?
Hello.
And Max Kiwi also has to go. It was fun. Nice seeing you guys again because I've been very interactive with the channel. Have fun. Heart, heart, heart. Thank you. Also, heart back to you.
We love you.
We love you.
There we go.
That's the chat, boys.
You can see it now.
Yeah.
I keep doing hearts like this one. It's like that just looks like my hand.
Yeah, we have to like do this and then go, oh, wait, how's it look?
Right. It looks like
I'm already bad about that. Welcome back, Psycho. It's Julian. I just got y'all's notification. Oh, shit, Julian.
Oh, hey, Julian.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Thank you for coming.
Have not seen you in a while. How's it going?
Notifications are fun.
Thanks for joining the stream, buddy. We appreciate it.
Anxiety for Life asks, what other manga have you watched? Have you read? Have you seen the manga 19 Days?
I've heard of 19 Days. I haven't read it. I'm very behind on more current manga because adults don't have time to do shit. But I've heard of 19 Days, and a lot of people have recommended it to me. So it is on my list. I'll try to read it soon. I ordered the manhwa for Kingdom like a month ago, and I still haven't read that either. Which, if anybody here hasn't watched the show Kingdom, please do. I love it so much. It's so good. If you like zombie apocalypse stuff, and this one's set in like ancient time period Korea, it's so good.
Yeah.
This is Darren's obsession, by the way.
Love it.
I was watching it with Spectre, and then he went ahead and watched it without me, and now I'm never gonna finish it.
That's on you.
That is on me. No, I'm joking. I'll finish it. But first, let's say hello to the new people who just joined in chat. Hello, Ethel. How's it going? Life
It's going.
crying uwu. Hello. It's the QWQ. I don't know how to read that other than like an uwu but crying.
Yeah, that sounds like crying woo.
That sounds like crying.
But hello, Life. Welcome. And then Anxiety wants to talk about anime. So I guess, yeah. back to the manga question for myself, like, I haven't read manga in years. We have this entire big manga library. We literally have, like, a library of manga.
We do.
And I haven't read any for years. It's really unfortunate.
I still read some, mostly through, like, Bookwalker, because I'm poor.
I used to read a lot of comics through Comixology, and I just haven't. I think part of being stuck at home all day, almost every day, has kind of made it so all the things that I did when I was traveling and like doing on my phone, I now just don't, because I'm like, I'm always at my computer or my PlayStation. I'll just play the backlog of infinite games that I haven't gotten to.
I watch more anime than I read
Yes.
manga, honestly.
Yeah.
So,
Even that I've been behind on though. Darren knows. I'm just
Tsuyu,
like...
I love you. I love you so much. Sorry. Tsuyu just said I have almost all the Dragon Ball Z manga. Andrew, do you want to borrow them? I mean, if you wanted to send me any, I won't say no, though I don't promise you'll get them back. I did read the whole thing when I was in college, like 10 years ago. One of the things I did when I moved to New York is there was a Barnes & Noble right across the street from my dorm, and I would just go there, and they had this little nook in the window where I would like pick up the next volume and go into the window and just lean over in the big glass window and read through all of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z that way, which was my first time through the manga because I'd only just watched it before then. So that's my story.
We love Dragon Ball house.
Yes. Well,
We love Dragon Ball very much.
I'm drinking from my Dragon Ball mug. So the participants in this call cannot see me. Because if they can see me, you guys can't. Because I have to like do some crazy cropping and zooming shenanigans with my camera.
So I actually have the stream like on a different thing over
Oh,
here.
so you
like,
can see me.
Anytime he says like I'm doing this, and I'm going, oh,
So he is.
he is. No
I
idea.
can't see him. He's just a disembodied voice to me.
God, is that you?
Hello?
All right, let's go back to the chat. Oh, Ivory. Yeah, Julian says, you just read my Yu-Gi-Oh books or FMA again, but I don't read much anymore. Both really solid. Fullmetal Alchemist, favorite manga of all time, I would have to say. Even more than my favorite Dragon Ball Z and Rurouni Kenshin.
Bella still hasn't watched Brotherhood, even though I've been trying to bully her into it.
Bella?
Well, no, but see, I was more making a face because I still think my favorite manga that I've ever read has to be Trigun, though. The Trigun manga, like, and I loved the show, and I watched through all of it, and I saw where the divergence was. But the manga is it's just so beautiful. Like everything about the story, the art, everything about that one. Like, and I mean, I'm still a Sailor Moon magical girl lover, so I definitely keep buying those over and over again. But Trigun, I don't know, Trigun was just like, I never really found anything that I thought was better, which I realize is a very bold statement, but it still holds up.
It is very good. Like, and it really does hold up from because I dipped back a little bit into it. Even the anime still holds up pretty well.
It's one of those very, very few anime that I will go and try to watch in Japanese and go, nope, wrong, incorrect.
This doesn't sound like Johnny Young Bosch.
I'm sorry, if you're not a Black Power Ranger, you're wrong.
Okay, see, Darren knows that I'm really bad about this. I have to watch anime in Japanese. I try, and even with great American voice actors with the English, I just can't do it. I don't know. It's except for Princess Mononoke. That's the only one that I've been more comfortable with that. Well,
And Cowboy Bebop.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop did have really good.
Oh,
But the
Cowboy
rest-
Bebop is one of those where I listen to the Japanese and it's actually worse, especially with Ed. Like,
Yeah. No, I'll agree with that one.
Yeah, Edward doesn't have a great Japanese voice. It's very piercing.
Julian's gonna make you watch Brotherhood with him, Bella.
I know.
Let's get in call with her, buddy, and make her watch it.
I'll be there for it.
This. I really do, and I know. I do know.
Important
that I
question.
need to to watch it.
Did you watch the original Full Metal Alchemist anime?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I did. It's just Brotherhood that I didn't get to.
Okay,
and
good. That
So,
means we don't have to do the
I'm-
weird shenanigans.
No, we don't have to. We don't have to go through everything.
Because anyone who hasn't watched Brotherhood, or if you have, this is my watching order for Brotherhood. You watch the first episode, then you switch over to the original anime, and you watch up to the point where greed is introduced, and then you switch back at episode 14. Because if you don't do that, they're going to introduce characters that you're supposed to know, and you don't, because they skip it in Brotherhood.
What is this, Kingdom Hearts?
They,
We just
they
Yeah.
do.
export?
They do. You kind of have to red threadboard for the first
Yeah.
portion.
Gosh.
Because, like, the two ones that I remember off the top of my head are Yoki is not introduced until the later half when he shows up again. And then they do a flashback as if you're supposed to know who he is. And then the guy on the dude on the island when they were training isn't in the training episode at all. And then when he shows up later, he acts like you know who he is.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, remember me? It's like,
No.
No, I
don't.
they just assume that you've watched the first anime, which was a pretty safe assumption,
Yeah.
especially by the time Brotherhood came out, but even so.
And they really do, like, sprint through the plot to get to episode 14 where, like, you know, you're meeting greed for the first time and all of that.
And I will say, even though it is still well done and heartbreaking in Brotherhood, the entire section with Sho Tucker and Nina is handled a little better in the original anime. Like, it feels a little more rushed in Brotherhood, because they're like, we did this, you've seen this, let's go.
Hello, Sophia Panda. Welcome to
Hello.
our stream.
No.
I promise it's not all of us just talking about Brotherhood the entire time. In about 7 minutes, I'm going to pull a name out of a hat.
We're just chatting at the moment. Is it time?
I'm terrified about the name in the hat.
Yeah.
Scared.
Do it. Do it.
Hold me.
The famous Venom hoodie that I keep saying I'll replace with something, and I don't.
But it's Venom.
Let's see. Brotherhood is better. Psycho 22. Greed is one of my favorite characters. Yes. Oh, same, actually. When my first ever cosplay I've ever done was Greed.
I've seen the Babby cosplay of Greed. It's adorable.
I also ran into Vic Magnana when I did that at Anime Next in Atlanta.
Cursed.
It's the funniest story because at the time I was super into DDR, so I spent like almost like a full hour in the setup in the dealer's room that they had with DDR, playing just DDR as Greed and, like, you know, doing a song, going back in line, doing a song. They had it set up where you were playing against someone, so I think on my toward halfway through, I ended up playing against a very tall Edward Elric, and I didn't know who this dude was, and we played, and I don't for the life of me remember who won, but we played. It was fun, whatever. And I complimented on his cosplay, and he turned to me and did like a little pose and said something, and when he did, I heard some screams, and he said, "Gotta go," and started running, and there was a group of like 7 girls screaming and running after him. And
that's also how you know that was a con in the early 2000s, because like con security around guests is way tighter now.
Yeah, seriously, I was just like, wait, you can just play games with a celebrity?
yeah, I mean that was
That's a thing?
that was when I was like 15. Oh,
Ah, don't say it out loud.
Don't say it.
No. We're not doing ages.
okay.
We don't
Yeah,
acknowledge
no,
that.
I'm not gonna say the realization. I just the existential dread of realizing that was in the first half of my life comparative to now.
Don't do it.
No.
By the way,
Thanks, Sue.
you guys are gonna see me drinking a
Thanks
lot
for
of
the F.
water.
I really want to remake my Roy Mustang costume, because I did it way back when I really wasn't as good at sewing, and surprisingly my uniform still turned out pretty good, but I would love to remake it now with like the suit making ability that I have before, so I could make a much nicer looking military suit.
Julian, stop.
What are you doing?
He said, if you want real dread, remember I was 15 7 years ago.
Julian,
stop.
Also, Alex, welcome.
Alex!
I miss you too. I'm so sorry you couldn't make it. Like,
Are you still at work, buddy?
yeah, he's at work.
Oh.
He was 5 years old 7 years ago. Oh no, you're a baby.
We're just gonna pretend. We don't age.
Wait,
What is age?
wait, that
I'm
means
an
you're
elder
12.
god, I don't
Oh no.
Oh no?
Now I don't. Oh, we shouldn't be cursing, I guess.
Who?
This is YouTube, honey.
So you just admitted to being 12.
Oh.
Guys,
Anyways,
whatever.
No, but look, but what does that say about the channel and the things that we like? These are things that it doesn't matter how old you are, we can all like the same things.
Yeah, we all like anime.
It's true,
we
it's
like
true.
manga,
Yeah, like we've liked
video
anime.
games.
Exactly, and it is fun. It's fun to see that, like when you're like, hey,
Yeah.
I've liked something like this for a really long time. I used to get grounded for having anime in my house. Jared,
it's true.
Jared knows
Yeah.
all about this.
Am I
So
allowed
it
to
is
talk
really
about
fun.
my anger over that?
Yeah, I know.
Am I allowed, like, at your discretion, they're your parents. I don't want to start flashing puns on fucking YouTube.
So this is okay. This is a lot of. I'm not gonna call it childhood trauma because it's really not in comparison. But Darren, because we've been friends for so long, has had to see where I grew up in a household where anime and manga was forbidden. As in, I would get grounded for having anything even remotely similar to it in the house. Which is ironic because I was allowed to have Final Fantasy games and I was allowed to have Kingdom Hearts. So it didn't make any sense. So that was kind of like my gateway. I'm like, okay, well, I can have Kingdom Hearts and that's acceptable apparently. But Darren also used to kind of be my pack mule where anything I wasn't allowed to have in the house, I would give to him and he would hide it for me.
Yep.
So
There's so many art books.
so many art books.
That Angel Sanctuary art book.
Yeah. Oh, the Angel Sanctuary art book was beautiful. Terrible story. Like, let's be real. The anime was bad, but it was really pretty.
The manga was good, but I encourage slightly older people to read Angel Sanctuary because it does have some very adult themes in it, and it can be a little intense. So I don't encourage younger people to read it. But
yeah, it's got
older
some
people-
very intense themes.
I'd say like 15, 16 and up. Check it out. It's got beautiful art, very intense, like biblical storyline.
Yeah, which gets really, really weird. But even if you don't want to read them, like read it, the art, like just look up the art book and the art style from it is just
problematic shit in it, though. Just letting you know ahead of time, just in case.
it has a lot of problematic themes in it. Still really pretty to look at. So yeah, just do the art book. Just the other book.
Anime with problematic themes? What? Never heard of
Yeah,
that.
but this was problematic even how long ago we read it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sorry,
never
Julian. I know you keep asking about the baby's first cosplay, and we will get to that. I promise. We will have that conversation. But it is 3:30 right now, and it's time for the hat.
Oh no.
So,
I'm
let's
scared.
Keep in mind, baby.
zoom in on my face. Hey
I'm so
guys.
scared.
All right, here we are. Let's do this.
I'm scared, Darren. I really am.
Ready.
Chat, before I introduce this, do you think it's a little too close to the mushrooms, or should I continue with this one? I'll give you a sec to...
I'm gonna pretend that I can't see.
I can't see it.
Yeah, you guys can't see it. That's why I haven't announced it yet.
I mean, technically I could look. I'm just not.
I want the chat's opinion on whether I should fish another one out, because that one is kind of close. Yeah, so I should fish another one out then, yeah? Okay. Oh, there are ways, but we did that a little bit.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
So. Oh, this one's fun. This one's gonna be real fun.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we'll go with this one. This one is Doctor Who.
Okay.
Doctor Who. Whatever reminds you of and I'm gonna put the other one was plants, and I'm putting it back in the hat. It's a little too on the heels of Mushroom.
Oh boy. Okay.
But we got
That's a
Doctor
real
Who, whatever that means to you.
spectrum.
Who put Doctor Who here? Who did this?
It
Hang
is a
on, like-
mix of very vague and very specific things in that hat.
Very, very specific. Oh.
All
Okay.
right.
Darren's Britishness is like, oh god.
Both Julian and Sue are just like freaking out about how much they love this.
Oh, okay.
Like, I also have to think of what specifically from Doctor Who I can do kind of from memory because I can't look up references on my phone because I'm recording on my phone.
And keep in mind, this doesn't have to be a specific, like, oh, I'm doing a character or I'm doing a thing. This could be something that
I'm trying to
reminds you of
think.
Doctor Who.
Well,
or...
No, I know, but I'm like,
No,
do
Darren
I remember
knows.
enough what a Dalek looks like to make my face look like one?
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, I know exactly what Darren's thinking.
Yeah. I'd love to see you try. Although, I'm pretty sure the Dalek kind of look like the Krang from TMNT when they open up their things. They're just like weird little...
do. Ooh, okay.
I have helped.
Ben, hello. Hello, Ben Afton. Nice to see you.
Hello.
You have made it just in time to see the start of the actual makeup portion of the challenge, which has
is
started.
terrifying. Oh, my
And you guys have an hour and a half to do some kind of Doctor Who thing.
gosh. Okay. I just don't know if I
And
have
Sue is spamming the chat with exterminate. Okay.
I just don't-
Exterminate.
Oh, I just don't know if I can be
Jinx.
that exact. Okay.
I have the way the Daleks speak bring me so much joy. I don't know what it is. Like-
Psycho. Goodbye, Psycho. Thank you for coming. It was so
Bye,
good to see you.
Psycho.
Okay. Yeah. I can do this.
All right, we're priming the face. We're also moving the anime hair out of the way.
All right. Now that
Yeah,
they've
this
started,
is when I get to the point where I'm like, my hair.
I am going to hide myself as I am not partaking in this challenge, and I want to make Bella a little bit bigger so you guys can see clear. So
I'm here.
To answer Julian's question or comment from earlier to do with Babby's first cosplay. My first Babby's first cosplay was when I was 13, going to my first con, and I found out like literally the last second that people dressed up at these events. And so I was like, I'm gonna make myself into Duo from Gundam Wing because he wears all black and I have very long hair. Because I did. At the time I had hair down to my thighs. So I braided my hair, I put on a black baseball cap, and I borrowed some like black parachute 80s pants from my dad that kind of mimicked the shape of his weird like riding jockey pants. And a high collared button down that I like taped a little piece of like white, I put a little piece of white tape on there to look like a priest collar, and then I was like, and now I'm Duo!
Oh. Okay, so this is difficult for me because as I mentioned before, I wasn't allowed to go to anything anime related or cons even. I even wasn't allowed to go to Renaissance Fair. That was another fun story. I knew you were going to react to that. But the first con that I got to go to actually was to go see Darren, and so I don't know if anyone has read, why did I just blank on the actual one that I did? Oh, no, now I'm having a panic attack of remembering what comic I was reading.
What are you trying to remember?
The very first one that I went to where I was Lucifer, but it was Lucifer from that specific comic.
Oh, from Angel Sanctuary, or?
No, not Angel Sanctuary. Oh my gosh. No, come on.
When you got an idea and you can't find your latex.
You're killing me. No. Okay, well, so it wasn't really even like a good one. It was literally, that was where we did the black mark through my hair, and I will figure this out. But the first real one that I...
from Wicked and Divine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. Divine. There we go. So the Wicked and Divine, because my hair was very much more blonde than it is right now. And so all it was doing a black strip through my hair. It's very much based off of one of David Bowie's looks, where it's just a white shirt and tight pants. And I loved it. And I actually had one person recognize me, which was super exciting. But what I would consider the real first cosplay was actually the next year going to Katsucon with Darren, and they were doing Gotham. And I did Barbara. And that was that was so much fun to do that. And it was the first time I'd ever had people take pictures of me. Like, it was just super exciting to have that. But yeah, so technically first one would be Lucifer, but the real first one was Barbara. Okay.
People recognized you as Lucifer, though. You got some pretty excited reactions for that.
Because it's such like, it's a popular comic book, but it's also kind of obscure. So like, people who know it really know it and are really obsessed with it. And I highly recommend it. It's already finished through the entire thing, so you can get the books instead of doing the individual comics with it. Highly recommend it. It's basically about like every so many years, people are chosen to become gods, and they're loved and they're hated, but they only have like, I think it's a year to live. Like, it's either a year or 2 years to live after they've been chosen to be these gods. So they're gonna die. So you become like the most popular person in the world, and everyone loves you. It's this group, but they're all going to die at the end of that time period. And it happens every so often. And it's just something that's accepted and expected. Really great. Great themes and a beautiful artwork. Lots of representation, honestly. I was really impressed with just how much stuff is in it. But yeah, highly recommend it. And now I'm gonna spray paint my face.
I was about to say, Bella, like, I love the story, but maybe...
No, I know. I'm still trying to... I'm talking and trying to figure out what I'm doing.
That's fair. That's fair. Hello, Alyssa Plays. How are you?
Hello.
Welcome to the Makeup Challenge.
Guess what time it is, folks? Time for Spectre to block out one of his eyebrows.
I was about to say, just make a joke out of this. By the way, if anyone wants a really fun, easy way to just make your face one solid color, I recommend this. It is actually literally a spray paint for your foundation. This is from Sephora. It's literally like a spray can though, and an aerosol, and comes out, and now look. Now all of a sudden I'm one color.
Bella actually knows like a fuckload about beauty makeup that I don't know, because I just fucking wing everything I do.
Darren says this, but I also don't have a glue stick to like lose an eyebrow every time I do things.
To be fair, you don't always need to do things to your eyebrows. Darren's like, every single costume is just like, goodbye eyebrows.
I don't know, like I think that would be fun to be able to do that.
They serve me until they don't serve me, and then they go away.
Julian says, I really love the Fenty foundation.
Yes. I do love my Fenty foundation. I love that you can literally find whatever color you want. That is a great benefit of the Fenty foundations. The Fenty powder though. I've got
powder right now.
Darren hooked on the Fenty powder. That can set literally anything.
It's so good. I have the lavender one and I love it.
Alrighty.
I'm actually not pale enough for normal makeup for the lavender one, but I do a lot of very pale characters in cosplay, and because you've all seen me painting my face pure white for a lot of characters. And it just really helps like brighten up the makeup so much. Yep. Where'd my glue stick go? Blue. Lost my glue stick.
Make it blue.
It's right there.
Make it blue. Make it pink.
I was between like doing this look. I was like, I could do Dalek or I could do Weeping Angel, but Weeping Angel sounds kind of like easy.
Turning yourself into a statue sounds easy to you.
Yeah, right?
It's just it's just foundation and shading. That's all it would be.
Now listen, okay, calling me out here. There is nothing wrong with you.
No, there's not. There's not. I'm being mean.
you brat.
I'm being
listen here, you.
No, I
Calling
am.
me out before I even start.
No. To be fair, I've seen so many people do like incredibly impressive things with you included with just foundation and shading. I mean, that's made you look the entire thing, and they're incredible. So,
Julian is saying, Darren, shave off your eyebrows.
No.
And also that he remembers your LJ cosplay. I was there.
You were there.
And Suyu is saying that the foundation on Bella's face makes her look like an android, but just a little bit off.
Yeah, like that's what I love about this stuff is that it is just literally a solid mask, and really easy to put on. The only thing to concern about is that it is a spray thing, so you got to be careful. Don't go ahead and put your costume on if you're doing stuff, just because it might cause a problem. But no, I love this just because it does. It just flattens everything and also covers all the redness that you guys have been looking at for the past, hour. Okay. See, I love that Darren already has an idea. I'm just sitting here like, yeah, I could do that.
This idea could just bite me in the ass, though. I don't know. Because every time I'm like, yeah, I got time to glue shit to my face, and it's like, bitch, no, you don't.
Every time. I can glue this.
There was a period of time when I was still on Tumblr. I am not anymore. Where I used to do, I had a Tumblr called I'm a Glue It to My Face, and it was just me doing like weekly weird makeups. I don't do it anymore, and all my Tumblr accounts are basically dead. But yeah, I like gluing things to my face. It's fun.
We should just start a new video series called Spectre Glues Shit to His Face.
Yeah, basically.
Meanwhile, I like putting eyeshadow on my face.
But on that note of things, like, I've kind of been remiss in keeping up with how to do glam makeup because I got so invested in doing like gore and special effects makeup that I just forgot glam makeup existed. So now I'm behind and I'm having to play catch up with it.
Also, for all that Darren likes to be very nice to me and say that I'm good with makeup, I'm very bad about what order you're supposed to do things. So for anyone who knows how to do makeup, I'm sure everyone's like, you should have done the other color first. Once we figure out what I'm doing.
Oh, how the tables have tabled. You do that to me in the chat like every fucking time.
No, I know, and that's why I was just like, it's gonna become a running theme. Did I put my primer on? Yes, I put my primer on.
I put my primer on.
I know you did. I was super proud of you. Seriously, kids, anytime you do makeup, put primer on. It protects your skin.
It is very helpful. So don't be like me and ruin your brushes with Pros-Aid. Use Q-tips. I forgot to bring Q-tips in here with me, and I just can't be bothered to go get them. We're just gonna.
Oh.
We're not gonna do a lot. Just
Okay.
a smidge of glue.
I think I have a thought. Maybe I have a thought. Can we do that? Oh.
I may regret this choice. We will find out.
Oh, you're telling me. I'm just gonna cover my face.
But I had an idea, and we're gonna go with it. Literally, the second Andrew was like, they look kind of like Krang. I was just like, huh?
Wrong.
I can't keep track of things on my table. I keep going, where's the glue stick? And it's right here.
That would be like me asking, where are my glasses? Today I'm not wearing them.
How's chat doing?
Well, I think Julian and Suyu were, at first I thought they were arguing, but I guess they had the consensus of you really just need to shave off your eyebrows.
No, I am thinking about doing that gap shave in the eyebrow though. Like there's that little part of me that's like, should I be? But then the other part of me is like, yeah, but it's fun and why not?
And
my eyebrows are so much maintenance. Like I can't pluck them myself. I have to go to people to do that, and I haven't been able to go to people, so it's just like, well, they're out of control now.
You know, I have total respect for people who can draw a straight line.
So do I, because I cannot.
Well, then I see when Wulven / Angel's on here, and they're like, I'm just gonna do stuff all over my face. I'm like, how? How do you do these things? These are things. You just do it.
Julian says, and I quote, "Join me, brother."
Okay.
Also, the milk primer, though, if you want a good one, is so blows hot air out of face emoji.
Oh, it's chef's kiss. I'm assuming.
The what?
I'm assuming they're being like.
No. It's the one where the eyes are closed and it's like steam is coming out of the nostrils.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, I know the milk one. I have used the milk one before. The biggest thing with primers and makeup in general is knowing your skin type and knowing like what actually works for you. Because I know that I was really good with oily skin stuff. I just moved to the desert though. So now everything's dry. So now my oily skin is, hey, it's dry, but now you have different types of problems. So understanding your problems.
That's a life lesson.
It is a life lesson. This is what I get. I moved to a desert. You can do that. This is zero planning on my part. Things. I'm doing a thing. This is really not going to work out for me.
I'm tempted to texture this. We'll see how well that works. Because normally I would do this with latex, but I can't find my latex.
Oh no.
I think Wulven still has it.
Do you want me to go ask and try to get it for you?
Yeah, ask them if they have my Mel gel.
All right, I will be right back. Chat, do not burn down the place. I am trusting you.
Well, that's very bold of you.
So, we can't see anything, or I can't see anything you're saying. I'm assuming Bella can. When looking.
Ew. I see a little bit. Oh! Ivory. Oh. I am actually half Canadian, so hello. And then to you, it's okay. Missouri's okay.
What's wrong with Missouri?
There's nothing wrong with Missouri. They just said that they were in the middle of the U.S. I actually just had to drive through Missouri to get here. I literally just moved from Virginia, actually, all the way to Arizona.
I think we're
That's a drive.
Disease.
Oh! Oh my. Darren, you and I are also doing white.
Huh?
You and I are both doing white.
I haven't put any color on my skin yet. This is just
No, I know, that's just the stuff on you. It's like, oh, white.
No, I'm being a fool and gluing things.
Now, what's the point of having a nice napkin to wipe your hands off on if you cover it with all of your stuff?
I mean, that's just how you do things, right? That's how it goes.
You do things.
I'm back. Angel said that they don't have it, but they're in the bathroom and they will check when they get out.
Okay. Ivory, I love that you called Alberta the yeehaw. Because I am definitely I am a city child. I was born downtown Toronto, but I just love that you're calling it the yeehaw. That makes me giggle.
All right, let's see what the chat got up to. Julian is Canadian. To you, let's shut up. Oh no! I didn't say don't talk. I said don't burn the place down. Like if I came in to the chat and it like had gone like 200 pages of just nonsense or F's or whatever, I would have been like, oh no, existential crisis. But
next time Andrew leaves, spam F.
No.
Just all F.
But Tsu lives in Missouri. Is boring apparently. Alyssa says Texas weather doesn't make sense. And yeah, they're just talking about weather now.
It's been a while since I've been to Texas.
Let's see, don't burn it.
I went when I was a wee youngin'.
I just drove through it.
I was doing that's when I was doing Lion Witch in the Wardrobe.
Oh yeah. You were a wee child.
I know. When I was a wee child, I was part of a traveling theater group that would do specifically C.S. Lewis plays. So we did Lion Witch in the Wardrobe and Magician's Nephew. And occasionally another one called Shadowlands, but I was never a part of that one because that was a more adult show. And I was 12.
A wee babe.
A wee lad. We're gonna put the powder away before I knock it over with my elbow and spill all of this lovely Fenty powder.
Yes.
'Cause I've done that shit before. We'll go there.
Yeah, I love that stuff, but it gets everywhere.
Fucking right. Alright, time.
Just realized I don't think I've cursed yet.
You're better about it than I am.
Well, you say that.
I've definitely said fuck a couple times, and so has Darren. Tsuyu is asking, are you guys going to make a Discord server? And we have a whole plan with that, to be fair.
We do actually plan to make a Discord server.
So we're making a Patreon, and we're actually in the middle of filming a channel trailer that kind of for the Patreon. And one of the tiers that we want to do is a Discord server. So look forward to that, among other tiered benefits like early videos and behind the scenes updates, I believe is one of those things that we did.
Yeah.
As well as shout outs in the videos.
I was ambitious. I've already only just gotten to this point in my makeup, and I'm I was ambitious in what I chose.
What are you doing? It looks like, is it a weeping angel?
No, it's not.
Oh.
Give me 1 second. This will be interesting. I only know what I'm doing with half my face. I haven't figured out what I'm doing with the other half, actually.
I did consider for a hot second doing a Cyberman, but I was just that's too close to the robots and androids from last time. Can't be doing nuts and bolts on my face every weekend.
I mean, good. Yeah, okay. Okay.
It was really funny. I was actually talking last night about rewatching Doctor Who in my D&D group. Because I never fully got to, I don't remember, I think I stopped somewhere in Matt Smith. Because I'm not the biggest fan of the Matt Smith Doctor.
I was gonna say, are we gonna start this fight? Are we gonna start this fight?
I mean, I can.
And I say this because I agree with you. I 100% agree with you on this. We have talked about. Although, to be fair, you fought me for a while, because I know how much you loved 9.
Loved Eccleston so
I know
much.
you did, and I know that because of how rabid some of the fan base could be, I think it really turned you off Tenet, just out of spite for them.
Basically.
And I understand that, but now that you love Tenet so much again,
I mean, Crowley saved him for me.
it was such a good role for him because it really showed you just how much talent that man has.
Oh, he's so good. I instinctively, like a lot of fans of Good Omens, like the books, saw him in the trailer and went absolutely not, because he looked so different
You
from
were
the way
so mad.
he looked. And I was just like, excuse you, how dare you?
What is
Can't
this
do this
red
to one of my
hair?
favorite literary characters. I'm gonna fight. And then I actually saw the second trailer where they showed him doing the phone booth scene, and I was like, oh, he's perfect. I can't fight that.
You were, I remember as you were just like, I'm like, it's okay, we haven't gotten it to it yet.
Like frothing at the mouth, ready to fight.
Meanwhile, Mr., I can play anything I want.
Oh, Michael
I can
Sheen.
be a lichen. I can be an angel. I can be whatever you want me to be. It's like,
I
yes,
can be a vampire. I can be some weird shit in Tron. Like, just
Oh,
stop.
that's right. Oh, Tron.
So there's a couple things in chat I want to tell you mostly. Suyu has figured out what you're doing, Bella.
Yay!
Has notified everyone.
Hold on, let me see. Where are we?
Half TARDIS, half human.
Yes, you did.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
doing TARDIS?
I am.
And as for that discussion of when we were watching Doctor Who and stopped, I can tell you the exact episode that I stopped watching Doctor Who, because unlike Darren, I actually did like Matt Smith as the Doctor. He wasn't bad at all for me. But that the episode that I stopped was the one where it was going about River Song, and you had the whole regeneration thing, and she used her regenerative energies to Dragon Ball Z blast a bunch of Nazis, and I was just like, nope, I'm done. that was when I stopped.
No, hold on. If that's a moment in Doctor Who that made you stop, Doctor Who's done some things.
Yeah, but like it definitely, the whole thing with River Song was starting to get a bit of like, I mean, you know how Moffat is. He'll like take his pet character and be like, this is the Mary Sue of all time. She has infinite power. She's so good, the Doctor's in love with her. Blah 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 blah.
Hey, now, did you watch anything before him? What Doctor? Okay, what Doctor did you start with?
I started with 9, and then I watched through all of 10, and I then went back and watched through most of 1 and 2. But I didn't get quite so far, and I've watched like the odd one here and there from like the olden times. I loved 9. I did not like 10. I watched through all of them. I used to blame Tennant for that, and then I've seen him in other things, and I like him as an actor, and I realized it wasn't him. It was the writer Davies, I think his name was, kind of went off the deep end a little bit, and then it's really funny. The good episodes in that era were the Moffat episodes, and then once Moffat became the showrunner and got to make the story about his pet character, it went downhill. And I feel like that kind of happened in Sherlock as well, where like the more Moffat got to tell his like OC fan stories, the worse the show got.
Well, and here's the thing. Moffat is a really good writer when he has someone to kind of tap him on the shoulder and go, hang on a bit, you're getting a bit insane.
I don't know. Okay, so I love most anything with River. I really do. I love the actress. I just like her in general. Now I will admit, I basically didn't watch anything Matt Smith. I didn't. And so I liked her earlier. I did like her with Tennant. I love the introduction of her. I still watch the introduction of her when you first meet her and stuff like that. I still watch that.
Her concept and all of her early stuff is great. The idea that she's this character who's going backwards through time relative to the Doctor, that's such a cool idea. It's only once he starts like going into the deep lore of like, oh well, she's also a Time Lord and she's stronger than the Doctor and this, that, and the other, and like it just got really, really
I guess
as
for
I said,
me,
Mary
I kinda like
Sue-ish.
the idea. But I guess for me, I kind of like the idea of someone being stronger than him. And I feel like it's nice to have that kind of a foil, but she doesn't act upon it until apparently the Dragon Ball Z-ish type thing that you're describing. But until then, I never felt like she really acted upon it. In fact, even with Capaldi, one of my favorite episodes to watch is when he finds her and she doesn't realize that it's him after he's regenerated it into this version of him. And the way that she talked about him, that was actually one of the sweetest things that I had ever like read. And she's talking, or like watched rather, and talking about how like, the son doesn't, the son expected to love you back and blah, blah, blah. And it was just like this such a beautiful moment that was written. And he's just sitting there like, River, hey, and I'm like, aw. So I thought that was really well done. So I think it depends. I love her character in general.
It definitely depends. And the fun thing is that once Capaldi was there, Moffat was not. So that the issue isn't necessarily with the character. It's with the way Moffat really, really wants to just like, he wants to turn the story into the story of his own,
which is weird for Doctor Who.
Yeah, it really is. Anyways, Lex just showed up. Hey Lex, how's it going?
Hey, Lex.
And Julian also says, I agree with not like 11 wasn't a big 11th fan, finished his season and just stopped. 9 is the best. Yeah, I mean a lot of people didn't like 11. I really appreciated that actor.
I love 9. Christopher Eccleston gets the shaft so much from that fandom.
Okay, I will agree with that. And I think you were even the one when I said that I wanted to start watching Doctor Who seriously. You even said like you need to start with 9. Like everyone wants to skip, everyone wants to start with 10. It's like, no, you need to watch 9 because you need to understand the relationship. You need to understand like where that love came from, like why the blonde is so fucking important. I get it, but come on. I love Donna, okay? I'm a Donna girl. I love Donna. Donna was just she's such a fantastic character.
Donna's one of the better companions.
Donna was
it didn't
great.
need to be romantic. It wasn't romantic at all. It was just, they were having fun together, and I think, I just loved her.
Oh man. Lex joined the chat, said hi, and then switched over to the Sparklepunk account and said hi again, and then people are like, oh my god, it's Sparklepunk from like the last few weeks. It's like,
we didn't know who you were until you were Sparklepunk.
It's true. All right. Yeah, Julian does enjoy a good 9. A fun fact, actually. They're doing a thing in Doctor Who land called Time Lord Victorious, I think it's called. It is a like basically year-long story arc that spans radio dramas, comics, even a video game, I think, and all sorts of stuff. And the storyline includes 9, 10, and 11. And I believe they're doing some audiobooks with Eccleston, or something with Eccleston for the 9 adventures.
Good.
Are we bringing back the War Doctor too, then?
I have no idea. I don't really know too much about it. I just know that it's like a weird timeline where he goes and somehow undoes the Dalek Time Lord War, and then joins forces with the Daleks.
The whole premise of the entire show.
Yeah, like it does something, and he ends up having to work with the Daleks to like save the universe or something. I don't know all about it. When I read about it, it hadn't come out yet. They were just talking about it, so I think they're in the middle of doing it now. But if anyone knows more about it, put it in the chat.
By the way, again, kids, when I made the comment about how I'm really bad about planning out what I'm doing, I did the darker color, then I did the lighter color. Now I'm gonna have to do the darker color over it just to give some more stuff. So don't do that. Actually watch those videos where they teach you like how to shade and do the order. Do that.
While that's drying, I'm actually gonna start on the rest of my face. Oh, Dalek from memory. Fuck.
Dalek from memory.
Okay, I have an opinion question to ask the chat. What color Dalek? Red. Red?
No, don't do that. Don't listen to me.
Should I go classic bronze or should I hit up one of the Power Ranger Daleks?
Julian says gold. And Julian and Tiu say basically every time Darren puts on makeup, it's time to get rid of those eyebrows, time to glue shit to my face.
Yep.
This is true.
My eyes closed because the thing that I have to coat scar wax with is like very acrid and it makes my eye water, so we're just we're chilling for a second.
All right, you're getting a lot of options. Julian said gold. Tsuyu says classic bronze. Lex is saying acid neon vibes.
Neon vibe. What does that mean? Lex, I don't understand.
You don't need to understand. Oh, there we go.
Round of powder, not with that, thank you.
Also, kids, one of the things that you will learn about Bella, if I ever do any more of these, is that I just put eyeshadow all over my face. Like, that's what I do.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope. But all this is eyeshadow so far, except for the white. This is just the different color blues that are on my lovely Morphe palette. So I'm just doing blue. Although I did use the Kat Von D white concealer to do the eye, just to give me at least a little bit more bright white before I put some white eyeshadow over that too.
Well, Julian says that Bella, you and me are one and the same, and also I have that palette valid in all caps.
Oh yeah, I made Darren get it too, because I was like, dude, you could do anything with this palette.
And then Lex is saying nothing. Acid neon vibes. It means whatever your heart tells you it means.
Oh, okay.
So Eldritch Horror.
I mean, that's one of the reasons I also wanted to do the Dalek, because they're basically just tiny little Eldritch Horrors in metal suits.
They really are.
Kinda.
Like, they give me such freaking Lovecraft vibes, especially with their need to just kill everything organic. Even though they themselves are organic, so get fucked, you little tentacle monsters.
Tsuyu wants that James Charles palette.
That's the one we have. It's good.
That is the one. Look, and I realize, and I think we've kind of talked about this. Like, I realize that there was drama. There's always going to be drama.
Especially in the beauty community.
Yes, and unless you're particularly unnamed people that I think all of us know is just a horrible human being, and I will never buy any of his palettes, I don't see a problem with this one. I love this one. It really has the most of everything. The fact that it has a white eyeshadow that literally just actually comes across as white, and I'm gonna do that once I get a little bit more on this. I'm actually gonna do the white over it just to give it more depth. Like, it's just such a great palette. In fact, I've done an entire mermaid face with just that palette too. Like, you can do anything, like, colors you want with it.
Doesn't want to stay down.
Lex says, OMG, yas, Lovecraft.
Always the Eldritch.
Well, he now has competition for being the most problematic author in the world, but super problematic author, fun mythos and stories.
Yeah.
Oh, are we about to go on a J.K. Rowling binge?
No,
rant?
no,
we're not.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Nope. We don't even need the name. Y'all don't exist.
J.K. guys, just joking.
Who's? I don't know who that is.
We just had a really amazing story that was literally based off of all these other stories that just sounded good at the time. It's fine.
Yep.
I think my favorite is seeing that meme, Darren. I think I sent you the Mr. Bean one. where it was the copying the homework, and it was supposed to be basing it off of like Lord of the Rings, and basically her copying it as far as coming up with what Voldemort's powers were. Like, yeah.
Yep.
Someone else did it first, and he did it better.
So very true.
The mythos is amazing. Are you watching Lovecraft Country? Because it's fabulous. Highly recommend. From Lex.
I need to. It's on the list. Andrew has gotten it for me because I don't want to give money to HBO. Because I'm poor.
We're really good things about it.
It is on my list. I'm very excited to watch it. I'm so happy that it got a series.
Why are you outing me as a pirate?
You just added you.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. You did.
So you says my puppy is here to say hi. Hello, puppy.
Hello.
Okay. I think we can do
Love that
this.
you and I both do that, Darren. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're cool.
Alright, we got this. It's all good. I don't have a lot of bronzy colors here, but I think we can make this work. We're gonna try something. We're gonna experiment. This is an experimental day. Don't fall, please.
Let's experiment, friends.
Let's try something new. I don't work with browns a lot. Mostly because I don't have a reason to.
So if I'm honest, that's why I was getting super excited, because my biggest fear with our theme was like, it's gonna be something with browns and greens and all these colors that I don't use. And then it said this, and I'm like, I got blue.
Blue. Getting powder.
I do love that you're making the window like your eye, and then the
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad they. Cool, because I was thinking about it, because at first I was just gonna do like TARDIS themed, and I was like, I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just do the TARDIS on my face. And then if I have time, I might do something with the other half.
Speaking of time, we are 2 minutes early, but we're about 45 minutes in, so halfway through.
See, this is why I only did half the face.
Which is
That's actually more time than I thought I had, so cool.
Oh, I thought I was gonna say that, and then you were just gonna be like, fuck. Panic. Julian says, have you guys tried Kat Von D pomade? If you want like really nice pigments for brows or eyeliner, it's super nice. The red is my fave.
So I have the pink, and I just haven't had a reason to do it. It is like a bright, it is like this color, and I just haven't found a reason to use it yet. But I love how, apparently I've never opened it before. There we go, yeah. Like you can see just like this stuff definitely helps with it. So have not done it yet. Although I don't know if Sephora still has these, but I would recommend this to anybody. These are called Detox It Out. They look like little ear swabs. It will actually, like if you've done eyeshadow, which is why I really love this, and you'll probably see me using this a lot in a few minutes. This is really good about taking eyeshadow, like the top level of eyeshadow off without messing up with your makeup. So like we're trying to clean up this line. This literally cleans it off for me and makes it cleaner. I don't know if they still have these, but this is like the best thing ever because it's little charcoal swabs and it really helps with cleaning this up. So Julian, I bet you know. I bet you would love this.
Promise I'm not.
Julian says in all caps right before you ended that, I know it's wonderful.
See? These things are amazing. I love these things. It's my favorite, especially since I do everything with eyeshadow. All right, maybe I should like try and do something else other than blue on my face now.
I promise I'm not doing just like gross skin tone here. There is going to be shimmer going over this. I'm just laying down a base to draw on.
I knew Julian would know.
I'm not really sure what to do with my other eye. I have no plan for that.
Okay, like I said, why do you think I just did half a face? Because I figured, okay, if I have time to do something else, I'll do it.
Because part of me wants to try to figure out how to mimic their sort of like little scopy eye. I'm not quite sure how to do that. We'll
Tape a
figure
monocle to your, glue a monocle to your eye.
No. We're gonna try to do that with eyeshadow. We're gonna see where we can go with this.
Julian loves glam makeup. Lol.
This is
From
the point
Julian.
where I am going to mess this up. Okay, this is the point, kids. This is the point where I mess my face up. No, I don't want liquid. I want, oh no. Don't force me to use, no, don't force me to use that. Alright, so, because I'm terrified when it comes to liquid eyeliner, I like to have a lot of different gel eyeliners, because if I have the gel, it's gonna get all over the place. Okay.
Lex wasn't here for the earlier glue shit to your face stuff, so Lex all caps, yes, glue shit to your face, yes. And then Tsu says, Darren, after 45 minutes of only applying the eye stuff and barely any color, dying internally.
Yep.
I mean, Darren eventually puts.
This is how I do.
This is how Darren do.
And then Julian says, I believe in you.
Aw.
And what's funny about that is that you guys don't know it, but the inspirational, like, slow music just started.
Oh shit.
We don't know. I
don't know what music that is, so in my head it's just Chariots of Fire.
I mean, it's part of the YouTube royalty-free library that I have.
Okay.
That I just made.
All right.
So it's super generic.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
No copyright strikes, please.
To the chat, just so that you know, I think we already said it, but I'm saying it again. They can't actually hear the music because it is playing on my computer, because I could not figure out any other way of getting it on the stream, but to literally just play it on my computer and hope it doesn't drown out their voices. The chat believes in you and loves you gluing things to your face.
I am so glad, because I love doing it, so I'm glad.
Okay, that's a good thing you love it, because that's what Darren does.
Because that's what we're here for.
Maybe I'll try this brush. This brush, maybe.
Let's try to do shimmery.
Aw, thank you, Julian. I try.
Try what?
Oh, they're just telling me that the music is good and well balanced.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah, no! Hair, don't get stuck.
I've started to listen to Mighty Nine Critical Role again, and now just every time I start going, okay, I have like Jester in my head.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I still need to cosplay gender bent Jester, but I do have to lose a lot of weight for that.
You do need to cosplay it. What color is this? That's not helpful.
Oh, looks like a square.
Put it down. Yes, I did. Okay.
The symmetry.
Maybe I will understand slightly better. Okay. Oh, I don't understand any better than that. Okay, so that's technically an orange.
Yes, Suyu. I just saw your idea, and yes.
I think one of these actually does say comic book on it.
I think it does too, because I would love that.
What?
For a challenge, comic book style.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a lot of.
This is the moment where I scare myself.
This is the moment where I find out whether this is actually going to work.
Yes, I just confirmed comics is in the thing. You guys should make a drag makeup challenge. Oh my god. I might have to add that into the hat.
Why is that not going on? Okay, alright.
I feel like Darren missed that because I think he's super into it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm figuring shit out.
Darren, you want to do drag?
Always.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. So this is exactly what I was afraid of.
This isn't working.
Blend
not
you out. We're just gonna blend you out. We're just gonna have some. Yeah, you know what? Let's pretend that this is shading now. Yeah, shading.
Hmm.
Oh, I can't draw a straight line to save my life. And for some reason, I decided to do, windows.
So we're gonna.
Thanks, Suyu. I hate it.
What did Suyu do?
Just
Started
spammed
dance.
at it in all caps. Like through the entire page of the chat I'm looking at. Here, I'm gonna do the laziest version of this. So you can see me now. I have just crossed out Doctor Who on this side of it and wrote drag so I don't have to reprint out any paper or anything like that. See? And you can watch me put it in the hat. There. Now it's there. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Not turning out how I thought it would.
Well, again, I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to. Look, as long as you guys can tell what it is, okay? This is a challenge for a reason.
To be fair, honestly, like, just your eyebrow kind of made it look right without the lines.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted it to look like an actual window. I thought about it, and I was like, I mean, I'm gonna add a little bit more to it. Just
That's fair. Julian. Julian has asked twice in this exact same way. Darren, me and you do drag one.
Oh, whenever, my dude. Do you want to join the stream and do it?
Oh yeah, Julian, you want to be in one of the streams? Cause yeah, we'll plan that out. We'll make sure you're in one of them. Oh, by the way, Darren
But
did
in
have a
general,
really.
yes, right.
What was that?
I said, but in general, yes, I would love to do drag with you. Oh no!
But also, Darren had a really cool idea of what we can do for October. And one of the ideas was, instead of doing a makeup challenge, why not do something like a pumpkin carving challenge, which would be kind of cool, I think. And then maybe for Halloween, we're thinking of doing some kind of like spooky movie marathon where we watch it with you guys and kind of riff tracks it a little, I guess. Right? That was the idea?
Science
Yeah,
theater!
that was.
What was that, Bella?
Mystery Science Theater!
Oh, yeah. Well, because riff tracks is the later one they did.
Right. I know. I said what I said.
And it's not like we have silhouettes. But yeah, no. So, chat, tell us if any of those ideas sound cool and if you would watch for that.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's just leave this mirror alone. Window. Mirror? Window. Window. Words, things, places.
Looks like both of those ideas, at least Suyu and Julian like both of those ideas. And Suyu wants us to watch The Grudge on Halloween.
I love The Grudge!
Okay, so this is the problem that I have. Bella is a scaredy cat. Darren knows this.
But we'll be watching it together.
Yeah, you'll be watching me scream and jump at everything.
That's like literally one of my favorite horror movies. I love the series. I have yet to watch the new series. I'm talking about like the old series, like way back when. I've heard so many good things about the new series. I really need to watch it. I love that it's set in the 80s. I think that's great. But I love The Grudge. I love it so much. And I'm so happy that it's not descending into hell anymore, because it was for a while.
All right, you guys have 34 minutes left.
This ain't gonna work. I don't know. I'm trying so hard to like get this sort of bronzy skin tone, and the bronzy sparkly eyeshadow that I have in my palette is just like, nope.
I mean, to be fair, we call it a challenge, and we're like, oh, we have this time limit, but it's not like we have to get off at any point. Like, you can just keep going.
Dare make it gold.
But
that's what I'm about to do. I'm pulling out the Fenty highlighter.
I think The Grudge is definitely on our list now for Halloween, and I think we should definitely do that movie marathon thing. Train to Busan. I don't know anything about
that one's so good. Train to Busan is the Korean zombie movie that's like that made me terrified of Korea's version of zombies more than any other kind, because they change within seconds.
Ah. Yeah, but we also have to watch something that you haven't seen before, and I think it would be really funny and kind of on brand if one of the movies was that god-awful Slender movie. So that we could all die a little bit inside.
Oh, you know what you guys should watch? Have you ever seen Black Sheep?
Yes.
I have not.
Oh my gosh. Sheep zombies.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, no.
It's so funny.
Oh, no.
It's such an amazing movie because it takes itself so seriously, and it's literally one of the only horror movies that I can watch. But it takes itself so seriously, and it is the most ridiculous thing ever.
It's Peter Jackson, right?
Oh my god. No.
But Julian and Suyu, like, I don't know which one. Whichever one it would make us the most mad to watch, because you have to admit, watching us screaming at the movie has to be funny, right? Doesn't that sound funny to you guys?
That means we're making them suffer through it too.
No, they get the pleasure of us suffering. That's the entertainment value for them. It's like Mystery Science Theater.
Okay, can I do that? I got time. Can I do that?
Oh, Tsuyu! Yes,
What?
I agree. We should watch The Shining.
Unpopular opinion. Group.
Wow, you're doing this way more political than I thought you would. I thought you were just gonna explode. That's why I was so happy.
No. Okay. Because here's the thing. I understand why people love that movie. I really do. Personally, as someone who really loves the Shining book, I feel like Jack Nicholson's performance is very, very disrespectful to the character in the book. That's just my opinion, though.
Is American Psycho considered a horror movie?
It's a dark satire, I think,
Yeah.
but it's gory enough.
You know that I don't do scary things, so I'm just like, what?
That being said,
pull my way
how
out
long
of
is
this?
this stream gonna be? Like, are we gonna go all day? Like, damn. How many movies do we want to add to this?
30 days of Halloween. If they can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Huh.
No, you know how I have little teeny beard hairs starting to come in?
Yes.
The highlighter just turned them gold.
Love it.
I'm so amused.
All right, chat, I'm going to leave you alone for a second. Again, I do need to really go to the bathroom. But I will leave you with one final thing. So you asked about Final Destination. Go.
Ooh.
Oh, I love Final Destination.
Which one?
They're so silly. I love how dumb they are and like how extreme they go with some of the deaths. It's just like that. How physics? What?
See, and I feel like I can handle that kind of stuff because Darren, throwback, Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, Jeepers Creepers.
Where I was literally terrified the entire movie, no matter how bad that movie was. I was terrified the entire time until the very end. And then I just giggled profusely.
Because it's funny. We're gonna try again with this. And does this just not work? What the flip?
Flippity flip flip flip.
So confused. Oh, that's a look. Okay.
Let's be fancy. I'm gonna be fancy now. This is a bad idea. Don't let me be fancy. What am I being fancy with, though?
Made a choice. We're going with it.
The decision has been made. So for some reason saying that, all I wanted to say was, the beacons are lit!
The beacons are lit! Gondor calls for aid!
Aid! I can't. That's like me when I go out in the sun. I love that meme, Darren.
What?
Where's the pale person? Oh, you can't seriously be that pale. And then as soon as they walk out, the beacons are lit! Okay, it's not that bad.
I never thought I'd say the words high fashion Dalek, but here we are.
That's an aesthetic.
Yeah, it's a look of a kind. We're gonna pull out the eyeshadow primer. I don't actually remember what their little freaking peepholes look like. This is what it's like trying to do a makeup while not looking at a reference and just being like, I think I know what this looks like. It's fine.
It's probably fine.
I wish I still had my blackout contacts, because then I could just shove my blackout sclera in this eye and that would get the effect that I want.
This is true.
I need to get new ones.
Are yours old or?
They're old enough because I got them last Katsucon.
So long ago.
A little long to be still wearing them.
It's been so long, Darren, since we've gone to a con.
I know, I miss cons.
What kills me about that is like, it seems so long ago when it really wasn't. And I think that's what freaks me out the most about all of this. It's like, oh my god, it's been forever. It's like, actually it hasn't.
Normally right now, I would be prepping for New York Comic Con.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd be getting myself all geared up and ready to go, because it'd be right around the freaking corner. And this year it's just like, well, what do I do?
And thank you, Sue, for keeping time for it, because I just saw where we have been doing makeup for 1 hour and 3 minutes. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Because I have no idea. And then, yes, we miss cons too.
Them so much. We're gonna try something.
Well, and I think what was sad for me is I've only just started getting into cons because I was so excited to go to cons with you.
Yeah.
And so like last year was the first time that I actually made my own, I made the entire thing myself. Like I made a full length dress, and so exciting to like have it as my own thing. And I finally did it. And then it's like, oh, no more. Bye. Can't do this anymore. It makes me sad.
It sucks. It sucks so much.
Oh, okay. I mean, that could be worse. Could be worse. y'all can tell what I'm doing, so I'm very happy that at least y'all know what I'm doing. Because I don't.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just futzing around at this point.
Oh, Molly. Someone's making Molly, Darren.
Who's making Molly? Oh, is it Julian?
Hmm. I love how I keep putting this stuff on my face like I have something I can blend it out with, and then I end up using my fingers and it gets messy.
Also, Julian, don't you dare be telling me spoilers. I know something big happened last week and I don't want to know what it is.
so Julian said yes, making Molly, and is going to suffer through it. And then Julian says, they know what happens, in all caps. I won't, but it's so good. I'm so excited. So maybe your anxiety doesn't have to be so bad, Darren.
Is it good?
Darren's been having anxiety.
I'm having so much anxiety about it.
Okay. I think, in all caps, I think it's gonna be good, but I'm so hyped. Can't say.
Okay.
So let's hope for good.
I trust you.
Hey, hair. No. Okay, this is the problem with having long hair, kids. Is you should always make sure that you get it out of your face, because all of a sudden your makeup is gonna have like this nice little line in it. Oh, also, Julian says ketchup stinker.
I'm working on it. I started listening again.
You've been called out.
I started listening again. I had to, because my freaking D&D group, I'm running, for those who don't know, I'm running a Tal'Dorei game for a group of friends, and it's literally in the same timeline as the Mighty Nine, so I need to know what's going on in order to write this story for them. And I'm just sitting there like BSing certain things and just occasionally looking up stuff in the Wildmount book.
And don't worry, Sue. Same. I have also not caught up, and it's a lot of stuff that's going on. So don't worry if you don't know what we're talking about. But good on you for being hyped too. Let's all be hype.
Yep, I'm very hype. I'm very excited to see like where things are going.
Now, Darren.
Yes.
I'm having a moment.
Okay.
Because I think if I do anything else to my TARDIS, that I'm going to ruin it. So now it's, hey, should I do something to the other half of my face? And I'm literally deciding that now.
You know what? Do it. Balls to the wall. Let's go.
I know, right? Also, don't follow my example and put eyeshadow on your lip. I realize what I just did. I do not have the right color blue right now, so put some primer on your lip.
All right, I am back.
We have been talking to the chat. You'll be proud to know.
Okay, so you've been reading the chat and commenting on it and stuff, so I don't have to go back and do all that?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Julian. I know. I don't recommend it either, but let's be real. When you gotta do it, you gotta do it. I'm gonna wash this off and not eat or drink until it's gone.
Do I know what I'm doing? No. Am I gonna do it anyway? Yep.
Okay. Do I want to do this? I don't.
This is very pale. This was not as pigmented as I expected it to be.
Do I
I'm
want
also
to do this?
losing the ability to English right now.
I just read through the chat, and I want to respond to Julian just a little bit, because we were doing a Critical Role thing, and I don't know if you know, but I love Jester. I really do. And I made the comment that I wouldn't mind doing a gender-bent Jester, but like dressed almost exactly like Jester normally is, with the skirt and everything. And Darren about lost his mind and was like, you better. So I just need to lose a little bit of weight.
Also, just in case anyone saw my face, I literally just read what happened to Julia, and that is terrifying.
What happened?
Well, so we were talking about, why you probably shouldn't put eyeshadow on your lips, even though we're doing it anyway. And goes, it's better than learning you have a latex allergy and getting a bad rash and having to solve it by putting mustard on your face.
Oh.
That's
Woof, buddy.
Darren would remember, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I do remember that.
You guys have 19 minutes left, by the way.
How many?
Okay.
How many minutes?
19.
Okay.
Which again, we can extend this. It's a quote-unquote challenge. We're just here to have fun.
No. Allow me to suffer.
All right, I'll allow you to suffer.
Yeah, no. I made mistakes. Let me own them. Where's my eyeliner?
So you want us to watch Annabelle for more horror movie recommendations?
I have not seen that.
Neither have I. That actually, we should probably do that then.
Creepy doll.
Yeah. Because I'm all for doing ones that none of us have seen.
Okay, you know what? We are just...
You know what movie I haven't seen, which is just shocking considering how much I adore Lovecraft shit? I have not watched The Void, and that is wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed, I'm just very surprised.
I know. I keep thinking about doing it and then just not following through.
I have liquid white. Where is liquid white?
I have lots of liquid white. Come over.
For the fact that I have a liquid white eyeliner. There is no way I don't have that. I have umpteenth black and browns and all of these other colors, but not white. Dolls are scary, by the way. Scary dolls. Ooh.
Honestly, I was always a little disappointed that they didn't make her look like the real Annabelle doll, which I'm sure was a copyright image thing, because the original Annabelle doll from the story was a Raggedy Ann doll, which I think is infinitely more frightening than the nightmare doll that they put in the movie.
Wait, you're scared of Raggedy Ann?
No, I'm not scared of Raggedy Ann, but the idea of a demonic floppy Raggedy Ann doll just trying to kill you is way scarier to me than a porcelain doll.
Okay, that's fair.
Because they have no structure to them, so it would just be kind of noodling around, and that scares me.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, so dolls are scary. Julian, yes, Jester, so good. So I hope you guys are gonna be freaking cute. Chucky is a pretty good horror movie, but it's more funny than anything else.
Does that mean I have to cosplay Tiny Ford next to you?
Huh?
If you do Jester, does that mean I have to cosplay Tiny Ford next to you?
If you want to. I thought you were gonna be Molly or something.
I want to be Molly. I want to be Caleb. Recently, I want to be Essek. There's just a list.
Yeah. Oh God. So first, Julian says, "Isn't someone here scared of puppets like Elmo?" And then
Dare you?
The fear is weird. Sorry, the feel is real. That's what I meant to say. Not weird. Words, they fail me. But so you also just imagined Annabelle just sliding her plush face on the floor now, and I'm wheezing.
Such a good mental image.
It's such a great mental image.
Now you're not too scared of him, are you?
No, I wish that was the movie, though, because it would still be funny to look at, but at the same time, it's still trying to kill you.
So like Chucky? See, I laugh when anything comes up with Chucky just because I remember as a kid I remember seeing in the store where you could buy the movie, and I was little when I saw it, and I remember I still remember having like this very vivid nightmare of all I saw was Chucky in front of me with these giant pair of scissors. And it was where the scissors would have been where my neck was. And like, he went like this, and that's when I woke up. And so I've always had this fear of like, I know that the movie's not like that scary, but like I've always had that fear because I had that image from when I was little in my head where I had a nightmare without even having to see it, just by seeing what he looked like.
Not gonna lie, I actually liked the Chucky remake, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who would disagree with me on that, and that's
Is
fine.
it because of someone's favorite voice actor?
Yes, Mark Hamill did play a huge part, and he really liked it.
I was like, I
love
you.
Mark Hamill.
And I was tempted to watch after seeing. I was like, oh, you're gonna be in? Okay, well maybe. Like, I do love you.
Like, I adore Mark Hamill.
When in doubt, put glitter on it.
Mark Hamill, to me, is the one true Joker.
Amen.
But Darren, there's 3 Jokers.
Stop with that nonsense.
Don't even start this.
Stop trying to bait me with that.
Do it.
I think the comic actually has come out with the 3 Jokers by now.
This is looking more and more like a burn makeup, and I'm not mad about it.
Darren is also an angry bird.
Darren, the prompt was Doctor Who, not Bezuko.
That's wrong eye. Your scar's on the wrong side! I mean, I have a Zuko costume. I do want to bring him back out eventually. I cosplayed Zuko a long time ago.
Like I said, when in doubt, make it sparkly. Darren will agree with this.
Oh yeah. That's why I just put gold highlighter all over my face and went, that's good. There we go.
That's bronzy.
This is a mess. This is not a good time.
So I'm doing another handwritten one and just showing the chat. In case you can't read it, I'm putting The Last Airbender into the bag. Because that's a good one, too.
That is a good one. I'm not entirely sure what to do with that beyond, like, just pulling out my costume and being like, now I'm Zuko.
I mean, you could, or you could do things like, you know, come up with your own bender, or like what random people or monsters or spirits could look like. There's a lot in that world, actually.
It's true. Actually, doing a spirit-based makeup would be fun.
Yeah, that would be very cool. All right, and then I'm going to vanish again. Not really, just visually, for the next 10 minutes, because that's how long you got.
Haha. Let's see what we can do in 10 minutes. Well, this is getting sufficiently gross looking, so I'm happy about that.
Oh, wait, Julian, you just started watching Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Bro, what the fuck?
Man, you will love it. It is really good in the first season, and then you get to the second season, and we're like, oh, I thought I knew what good was. No. This is good.
Julian, it's okay. We're on the same page, bud.
Bella, are you about to tell me something that I didn't know?
I didn't say anything. I did not admit to anything. You have no proof.
Bella.
You have no proof. Nope.
Okay, so how many things do I have to add to the watch list now?
About as many things as I need to add to your comic book list.
That's fair.
You don't get to get out of it by saying that.
I absolutely do.
I will apparate into your room and just put it on.
I know.
You know how you don't get out of it by saying that? Because I actually will probably read the things.
Eventually.
Julian is saying that Bella, me, and you are one and the same.
We got each other, but you, me, we do.
Darren, do you confirm Sarah's comment that I will end up kinning Zuko? This is Julian.
Yep. absolutely.
She really will.
You're gonna fall hard and fast for him.
Okay.
This is from me, actually. What which season do you think Julian's gonna start kinning Zuko?
Honestly, probably the first season, to be honest. Like, he gets better consistently because he has one of the most well-written story arcs out of any character, especially since it's very back and forth. It's not like, you know, a straight line. But the second they tell things to do with his father...
That's a good point. Julian saying, "Oh no, I am already getting attached." And then Suyu goes, "Nobody, blank. Annabelle, scoot, scoot.
Scoot, scoot.
Scoot, scoot, on the face."
Scoot, scoot! See, okay,
Noot,
but
noot.
now I'm imagining that with, like, the noot sound effect.
Okay. Pingu, man, you can't noot at me like this.
Annabelle scoots along the floor and just peers around. Noot!
I loved Pingu. I watched Pingu. Okay, look, I loved Pingu. Pingu is my friend. Oh no, this is everywhere. Oh, I've got
The chat is dying.
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah, I agree,
I
Julian. That
wanna
is
see
terrifying, actually.
I want to see art of Annabelle Noot. Scoot, noot!
You hear that, chat? Someone get on that, art. Tag us on Instagram.
I mean, if they don't draw it, I will.
Her face.
If they don't draw it, I will. I'm here for that. That's fucking hilarious.
I can't do that. I can't read that.
Just crawls on her face, scooting like an inchworm.
Yep.
Yeah, Tsuyu, draw it and tag us, please.
Do it, draw it, please.
And Julian, you also draw it and tag us.
And if you want to add just to like the hilarity, there's a whole portion of the story where, in the original story, where Annabelle would write things on the walls with red crayon. So she's just dragging like the red crayon, and it's just going like across the floor. What have we created? I love
No,
it.
Julian, I don't wanna.
What, Julian?
And Julian saying we should add marble hornets to the magic hat.
Why not?
Okay, I mean, I guess.
I don't mind
It's
it.
all about having, not dropping your stuff and having everything.
Yeah, right.
Don't drop.
I mean,
things.
that'll be the easiest makeup challenge yet. I'll just walk into the other room, grab Maskey's mask, and then I'm done. Right?
Cheating! That's the big thing, though, is that they're not really, unless you're doing like a makeup Slender Man, like there really isn't good makeup to do with marble hornets, I don't think. It's really a lot of like, you know, dress down cosplay.
It is called a challenge for a reason.
I'll just turn myself into Tim.
Oh no, to the Arc Inspo, says Julian.
Oh, true. That could be kind of fun, doing like weird glitchy makeup.
Yeah, so maybe instead of it being specifically Marble Hornets, it can be like Slenderverse. Or whatever would encompass more than just Marble Hornets, but the other things.
The Arc is Andrew. To the Arc is part of Marble Hornets.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
I know.
Oh, come on. I thought you were going to be better than that. Come on, ColourPop.
To be fair, when you guys were getting super into it, one of the people you were super into it with was incredibly annoying, and I don't like them. And now nobody likes them, and I'm not going to mention them again.
You don't talk about that.
Scoot, scoot, newt, newt is my new catchphrase. Says see you.
Good.
And yes, Julian, if you want me to watch Marble Hornets, you will have to force me.
No, he doesn't. I can do that.
Someone has to force me.
Also, Julian, when are we gonna have our rewatch?
Julian is threatening me with marble hornets. But also, we have 4 minutes left.
Oh, just enough time for me to do this and nothing else.
Julian says soon.
Soon? Okay.
Ooh.
And then there's a
Oh
lot
my
of scoot,
gosh,
scoot,
all
newt,
the
newts.
scoot.
Scoot, scoot, newt, newt!
Start a trend, kids. Let's start a trend.
Let's do it.
That needs to be the next shirt. So we've got we've got Shut Up You Moogle with Barrett in a Moogle suit. We got Scoot Scoot Newt Newt.
Does anyone want me to draw a shirt design for Scoot Scoot Newt Newt? Because I'll do it.
Oh, I think they do. But I do too. And then we should do something with Moogle medals. I don't know if we have a joke idea for a shirt, but you know.
I loved watching that. What the hell is it? What the hell is a Moogle medal? Let's go look. It's a medal with a Moogle on it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a Moogle
I mean,
medal.
okay.
Well, that's why I filled the thumbnail with just Moogle medals.
Like, what else could that be?
I mean, you asked what it was, and they're like, oh, it's a
It is literally what it says on the tin, friends.
I mean, you're right. It is a medal with a Moogle on it.
Oh,
It is a Moogle medal.
What if we did like a series of shirts or graphics that was like, the Final Fantasy base? We made another one that's just Chadley as God.
Oh, Chadley.
I love
Chadley's adorable.
And like 90% of our fan base won't know what the fuck we're on about because not that many people watch the Final Fantasy.
Guys, like seriously, I know that we do the streams, but do watch some of the other stuff that they're doing. Like, you think that Darren and Andrew are funny now? You should watch Darren try to play video games. You want some entertainment? Darren playing video games.
Oh, it's
I'm
very
so
funny.
bad.
That aren't button mashing games, because I'm still not over that.
Oh, and speaking of, because in the chat they're talking about buying mugs, stickers, keychains, blah blah blah. Speaking of all of that, if you do want to donate to us, you can do so right here in this chat by clicking on Super Chat, and you can donate some money and make a cool little emoji, and it'll come up and be all pretty and nice in the chat. On most of our videos as well, if you click the applause button, you can donate that way as well, and it can be like $1, $2, whatever. That does help us.
Don't stress about it.
Yeah. We're not. I'm just letting you know if you do want to give, that is an option, and we will thank you for it. And eventually, we do want to get our Patreon out to kind of formalize that process and give you guys more good content for what you're paying. Yeah.
And it will help us on the front of actually doing more cosplay sketches, because there's a couple of costumes that have to be fixed, things that have to be bought in order to do. It helps us bring content to you, because like we really do want to start doing sketches again. Just things cost money.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you for asking. But yeah, you don't have to worry about it too much. I just feel like it is obligatory to tell everyone at some point during these streams that you can do that. Yeah. It's okay. Listen, I'm gonna be real here. I would much prefer the people donating to be over 18. Like,
well, more specifically, don't worry about it in general if it's not something that you can afford. Like,
yeah,
we don't want anybody to put themselves in a bad financial situation or donate money that they need to live, because times are hard. We get that.
Whoop. Yeah, it is. Sue's right. It is exactly 5 o'clock. Take your hands off your faces. Makeup's down.
This did not go the way I wanted it to.
All right. Well, let's start with Darren. Let's bring us through the process that you went through and present.
Okay. I try to do I don't remember which episode this is, but I remembered there being, I think it was the first episode that they actually showed what was inside the Dalek suits. And like the actual thing was busted open and you could just kind of see the little noodly thing inside. And it was a really sad scene, actually. And it was the first time that you actually sort of felt sympathy for Daleks. So I wanted to try to sort of recreate that by having this like broken open metal look with the little noodly Krang brain inside, and then the rest was going to be this gold sheen, like high fashion. I was going to try to put some rivets on it and make this look like the eye scope, but my eyeshadow said no sir, and I had to rethink what I was doing very quickly halfway through. But that's what the scar wax is meant to be. It's meant to be torn open metal, and this was going to be like a representation of the eye scope. Yeah.
Very cool. Do you want to talk any about the types of things that you used that you haven't already talked about, or like any fancy techniques or anything like that?
I mean, I used nose and scar wax to do this, which is great for torn flesh effects in general, and for building up different parts of your face. It is a monster to work with because it's very, very sticky and doesn't like to stay in place. So 3 things I will say when working with nose and scar wax. Always put down Prozaid glue first to make sure it's going to stay where you want it to stay. Otherwise, it'll just roll around your face and be useless. When you're shaping it, put Vaseline or some other kind of petroleum jelly on your fingers so that you can like smooth it out without it sticking to your fingers or pulling up. Third, to blend it into your skin, use rubbing alcohol on a Q-tip and just pull outward towards the direction that you're trying to blend into, because that'll get like a very nice hidden seam usually. And fourth, use this stuff to seal it. This is Mayron Fixative A instead of latex or Prozaid cream, because this stuff goes on very, very thin and it's not going to change the shape of the scar wax that you just put on. So.
Aw, Julian, thank you so much. Julian has donated $5. Heart, love y'all gamers. Ooh.
Hey, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you don't worry about it. Like we don't want you to don't worry about not being able to donate. You are 12. You are enjoy your childhood.
You join every time.
Yeah, you join us every time, and you make this chat really fun, so thank you so much for being here. We really just appreciate you showing up.
Yes, thank you. And now we're going to go to Bella. So, walk us through. What's this?
Alrighty. There's a lot going on, but thank you guys for realizing that I was trying to do half my face as the TARDIS. So, I tried. Probably should have done it with my eye, but whatever. So there's the window, just try and make it like that. I did actually try a little harder to do like the paneling on the side, because I do everything with eyeshadow primarily, as opposed to face paint. This is a lot of layers. You probably noticed that for a majority of the time, all I was doing was just going back over and putting more and more blue over it. This is still the Morphe palette, so it's just 2 different color blues to kind of give it a little bit more depth. Used the Kat Von D concealer in white to give the majority of the white for this, as well as right here. And then I love my ColourPop gel cream pencils to do lines. And then over here, because I had a little bit more time and just figured I didn't want to just do a face by itself, try to do, you know, stars, kind of more of the space like it's out in the space. It didn't get too dark into it, because I didn't want to be honest, completely ruin it just by all of a sudden doing a purple. But yeah, there's a bunch of shimmer. Not sure if the light really shows it, but a bunch of shimmer in purples and blues. And then I tried to do little stars. I'm not very good with tiny details, but again, did that with the gel cream. For the really shiny, I used ColourPop's. This is their Eternal Sunshine Glitterly Obsessed Body Glitter, so it really shimmers all over when you move around. And yeah, so that's my TARDIS face. All
right, there is a lot of love coming out of this chat. to you saying I'm gonna cry and you guys are the best and
Aw.
she loves us and then Julian also, I love you guys, epic, blah blah blah.
Love you too, buddy.
I don't mean blah 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 to like discount what you guys are saying. I mean blah 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 as into etc etc etc. Like
Yeah,
a lot of
freaking
love.
rude, Andrew. Come on.
Come on. Better than the blah.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, ooh. Wait.
Ooh, that makes my teeth look white.
Hearts. Trying hearts. I'm trying. I tried. I think I did.
Yeah, we do really appreciate all of you guys showing up.
Oh, I'm so sorry to you. I didn't even mean they them. Yeah.
Hey,
Thank you
okay.
for letting us know.
Yeah, thank you for letting us know. We'll make sure we remember.
We will definitely remember that. We are a loving group.
Yep. Yeah, I unfortunately fall into the cishet trap of like assuming immediately, but yeah, you tell me.
Getting better.
You tell me
Learning.
that I'm wrong, and I will change it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And to be upfront with pronouns here, mine are he, him.
I'm she, her.
I'm he, him, but also like, as a cishet male, I actually don't care if you call me something else. I'll probably respond to it and just not even notice. Oh, Sue, I'm sorry.
And don't worry, Sue. We definitely have friends, and we understand that family's not always understanding, but we are. So we love you,
Yeah.
and we know.
Mm-hmm.
We respect people's pronouns in this house.
Mm-hmm.
It is true.
Because a lot of the world won't and is bullshit. I feel so shiny right now.
You are really.
You are very
I
shiny.
keep looking in the camera and I'm just like, what is happening? What have I done?
Aw,
In this house, we love and respect. Yes.
we do.
Yes, we do.
See, Darren, I'm laughing because you are talking about how shiny you look, and then I keep seeing this particular star, and I keep thinking that it's like a giant whitehead because I'm looking at it on a tiny bit of the screen. So I'm like, waiting
What was
for them to
what was
explode.
the name of the thing that you said, glitterly obsessed? What is that from again?
So that's ColourPop as well. They have a whole, oh my gosh. So these glitters are just
I love ColourPop.
like, it's not gonna pick it up, but
I only have one ColourPop palette, but this is the one I have.
ooh, the Blue Moon one is nice.
I got it specifically for the tiefling that I play in our recorded D&D game, which I promise we'll have an episode out of soon. We've been recording like every other week, trying to get enough for one episode. Because, you know, D&D, sometimes it takes a long time to accomplish things, because you spend so much time discussing and role-playing and being like, well, maybe we could do this, or maybe we could do that. I have spells! Like, it's just so much back and forth of like, I can do something.
And I'm trying very hard to make sure that we're cutting it down into a presentation that is very interesting, because we're not as experienced as let's say Critical Role. We're not going to just make it super engaging and awesome without any editing whatsoever. So, but the end result is going to be great. And oh my God, Darren, Belle is amazing, and he's got these horns that come out and light up and all this crazy shit. Like,
we all were like, oh, let's be easy with this. Let's do easy characters that are easy to get costumes on. And then I was like, I'm gonna be a tiefling. I'm gonna make big horns, and they're gonna light up because I'm insane.
oh my God,
Also,
Julian, no. Julian's saying don't do what I do and use duct tape to remove glitter.
I mean,
buddy.
Look, do what you need to do to remove glitter. I understand. Look, because I mean, you guys can't really see it, but this stuff that I did on me, my hands are I'm a little fairy right now. Like I'm so glittery and everywhere. Although, and this is for all y'all. Look at this, because Darren, you're gonna love this one too, because this is another one of the ColourPop ones. They were doing villains, like Disney villains.
Ooh.
So this one is called "Do I Look Like I Care?" Yeah. And look at this ridiculousness of glitter. You are gonna have to look at this.
Oh, I love that.
And it's chunky glitter too. So you want to talk about a mess.
Oh, the glitter that I bought from Colossicon, I think it was, the blue and gold one. I keep forgetting where it went, but
I have it.
oh, great, perfect. One day we gotta use some glitter shit.
Glitter, the guardian of the glitter.
And I actually just bought recently my baby's first makeup kit with my first.
He did. I'm so proud of him.
I still haven't opened it up to practice on it, but yeah. After that, I don't have any colors or color palettes or anything like that. I just have the like I can put makeup on my face, and then I think I got an eyeliner pencil.
Learning how to do makeup.
You gotta start somewhere, okay? You gotta start somewhere, and honestly, I mean, just being able to do a foundation is the most important part when doing your makeup. Like, sure. So you're good. Oh man, I am glittery.
Oh man.
What's more blue in my face?
The glitter haunts you. Julian, have you heard the story of the fairy guts?
Oh god, don't. Don't summon it.
Ella, do you not know the story of the fairy guts?
Apparently not.
Okay, so let me tell this story.
Okay, you go for it.
All right, so we had a former roommate who I still love very much, but she had to move back to her family. She had a commission. I don't remember what it was, but she had a sewing commission in which she had to use this very pretty, and we still have some left, gold sequined fabric. That had these like very iridescent gold sequins on it, and they were pretty, very lovely to look at. But she cut the fabric in the living room with nothing on the floor to catch the sequins. To this day, we have moved apartments since living with this girl. To this day, we still find these sequins just casually hiding in random pockets of our life. And
8 years later, different apartment.
And we started referring to them as fairy guts.
Yeah, because they were just like big little things of glitter that would just show up.
And so, like, forever, for the rest of our lives, we're gonna be cursed to find these freaking gold sequins.
Yeah.
And it's incredible and awful at the same time.
That is ridiculous.
Julian says that sounds like when my brother made Rouge the Bat and he made the heart with reversible glitter, and I still find it.
Oh no.
And Rouge has got some color.
Yeah.
You do. I love Rouge though. She's a great character.
And yes, Suyu, the fairy guts will follow us for eternity. This is true.
Yep, they will indeed. We will never escape.
Everyone's worried about ghosts and stuff. Nah, glitter.
Glitter's the real enemy.
It is.
And yet I keep indulging it and buying more.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's so much fun. That's what makes it the enemy.
Not to be crass, but in our house we call them craft herpes. Because you'll never get rid of them.
Ooh.
That is crass, I know. But
Darren, Julian's calling you out. He's like, oh, that Rouge and Shadow cosplay was so fun. Do Knuckles. And I've been trying to get Darren to do Knuckles because I'm gonna do Sonic. We're gonna be Sonic and Knuckles at some point. We just have to figure out what version we're doing, and like if we're doing it like, you know, fursuit style, or we're gonna do like I think we should do like a cool like I love the idea of like a not stupid medieval version. But
we're not doing fursuit style.
Okay.
I'm putting my foot down because I'm the one who has to make the fursuit.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a fair assessment right there.
That's entirely true. I did human style with Shadow with a biker jacket. I mean, we could do Gajinka pretty easily, and then if we ever do non-Gajinka, we can still use the same wigs.
Gajinka's such a funny word.
It is. Like, I always feel like I'm saying it wrong.
It's all fun and games until you spill the glitter on your carpet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was Sue you saying.
That's some life.
I mean, we've spilled so many awful cosplay things on our carpet. There was oh, this was a time. This was fun. Right before Anime NYC last year, which is a con that happens in November in New York. At the last second, I was like, I want to be Dead Eddie from It Chapter 2.
I remember this.
And I made a full prosthetic for my stomach and my back that was like all gross viscera and
it was gross. It was beautiful, but it was gross.
Blood and guts, because that's my favorite thing to do. And it was a big piece. It went over like most of my stomach, about that big. I was covered in blood. And as I was applying the back piece, or having Wulvengrey help me apply the back piece, we knocked over my open jar of Prozaid glue, which is, adhesive glue to glue things to my body, and it went all over the carpet, and I was so mad.
I remember that.
I'm so upset.
And we actually did Eddie and Richie that time, and then we did another version at Katsucon that was not you dead in that one.
Yeah, I'm probably, if I ever do Dead Eddie ever again, it's not going to be for a con, because walking around in that much blood, I was just sticky.
Yeah.
It was not fun. Like, I enjoyed the reaction that I got from the people who either recognized who I was, or the people who were like, did you get mauled by a bear? Like, what the hell?
That was the cool thing about Katsucon, actually, was there were, like, not that many people recognized us, but the ones who did. Like, the ones who did.
Yeah, the ones who did were really excited. That was fun.
I did love that about Katsucon, because I've only ever been to Katsucon and New York Comic Con, but I will say that's one thing that I like about Katsucon is that you have people who go to it that, like, yes, you have the ones that do, like, the more recognizable stuff and things like that, but then you get some, like, really obscure, like, what?
Yeah, no, it's great.
And, like, I did, so last time I did Princess Kinney from a very specific South Park arc, in my opinion, one of the best ones, but it was Princess Kinney, so it's basically Kinney dressed up as something very similar to Zelda, but you still have the fur hood and stuff like that. And it's not that it's an overly popular concept, at least not now. It was more popular when those episodes came out, but, like, the people who recognized it just got so excited, like, oh, I know what you are, and I'm like, I'm glad. That's what I wanted. I wanted at least one person to know who I was. Thanks.
Oh my god. Julian. Julian says it was mad fun. I love that costume. I had such a great time. Me and my brother did Team Dark, and it was a blast. Was it a team blast? All right. Moving past that, he did say he'd love to go to NYC Con. He only goes to Animathon? Here. How do you pronounce
I think it's Animathon.
Okay. Chaos Blast. Oh, is Team Dark's Chaos Blast? Because I know Hero. I just watched the Game Grumps play through the Hero track again, and wow, that was a trip. I forgot just how bad
Welcome back, Suyu.
That game is. Yeah, welcome back. Because Sonic Heroes ain't good.
I've just decided that I'm gonna just try and pretend to do a cat's eye, even though I can't. But it's in white, so you can't really see it, so it's all good.
That's fair. You can see some of it.
There you go. Also, this will probably drive Julian nuts, because Julian, I'm going over my glitter with gel liner. Such a bad thing to do.
I'm just drawing rivets.
Julian, why would you do that, Bella?
This is a chaos channel, you know this.
Oh, Tsuyu says, suggestion for makeup challenge, pride flags as humans.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
I've done pride flag inspired eye makeup before.
In fact, Baron, just to add to that, I know that you and I have talked about cow butt crunchies and their ability to do wigs. They have actually done different pride flags as wigs.
Really?
Which I thought was really, really interesting. So for any of you who are interested, Cow Butt Crunchies is another cosplayer that does really amazing wig work, but they actually did a series that were, they would do the coloring where they would dye the wigs and stuff like that as different pride flags, and I thought that was a really cool, it was a really nice way of doing that.
Yeah, I highly recommend buying their big book.
Okay, I'm really glad all of a sudden that now I can see what's on the feed, Adrian. With you going full there.
I was getting kind of like, well, I shouldn't make myself go vanish again because it's not the challenge time anymore, but I felt like I should do something. And I looked over and saw my cat ears and mask and decided to put them on.
So I don't know if they're actually selling any of them, but if you go and just look up Cow Butt Crunchies, I realize it's a fun name, on Instagram, you should be able to at least find them, and I think they kind of go through a tutorial on how they make them. So I don't know if they're selling them, but at least then you can look at them and get some inspiration from it.
And to be honest, their wig book is completely worth buying. I've been reading through it and I was just like, oh my god, because wigs are the hardest thing for me. I can do props, I can do sewing, I can do makeup, but wigs I'm still very kind of like not great on because I used to have someone else do wigs for me and I don't interact with that person anymore. So I'm learning kind of from the ground up on that, and their book has been so helpful. So I do recommend.
Do they have a non-binary wig? How much is it? Hold on, I'll send the @ in chat. I'll screenshot it.
Here, I'm doing that right now.
Alright. Sounds good.
Oh, don't drip, don't drip.
Serious
Do it.
thanks.
Hold up, I got this. With glitter all over my fingers, kids, okay? This is how much I love y'all. I'm gonna type with glitter on my fingers.
I never thought I would use the brown in this water activated palette, but here we are.
What's funny to me, Bella, is that you commented on what I'm wearing. I'm really surprised no one in chat was like, Andrew, what the fuck are you doing?
I think they just expect it at this point. It's like, and you're doing something weird. What's this?
Yeah.
He's going full weave.
Who said it? I wasn't
Never
gonna.
go full weeb.
I thought it. Never go full weave.
Never go full weave.
Julian saying he didn't have the video pulled up. He was looking away. And Tsuyu just goes, this is Andrew normal shit. We don't question it anymore.
True story.
Oh, God.
Next.
Crunchies. Okay, yeah, I think I spelled it right. Just trying to make sure that autocorrect wasn't going to be like, this isn't a real word. It's like, I know.
I'm aware. You don't have to call me out.
It's like, are any of our names real words? I mean, they have real words in them.
My name's Andrew.
Aaron, I'm so disappointed in myself.
Why?
So, I told you that I had these. But I do a monthly subscription thing that gets me makeup from Japan and Korea, and I have face paint crayons. I just did this whole face, only for me to look over and be like, oh, I've got face paint crayons that are used for like Halloween stuff.
You have too much.
Challenge for a reason, Bella.
you have too much. You have too many tools. And you just
do,
don't know them.
But it's just the fact that there's like this really deep, honestly, TARDIS blue crayon in here. and a white crayon, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I did have one job. I did.
Yep.
I
One
had
job.
one job. Oh. Well, now I just have to save these for something else. But like, look at this packaging. Like, if this is just not the perfect thing for this challenge.
Yep.
Oh.
You hecked up.
I would. You trusted us.
Hello,
It's
Alyssa. Have you been watching this whole time, or are you just coming back in? Julian, I love that Bella is like sad, like, why didn't I use this? But Darren out here just adding more to his face.
Yep. We just drawing. We're just vibing over here, drawing on your face.
Yeah. This is what
Trying
happens.
to go a little bit closer, at least so you guys can see, without having to go on my Instagram, what I was trying to go for.
I mean, but then definitely go on the Instagram, because
Yeah.
I am jealous of Darren's selfie skills. I can't take a
Thank
picture
you.
of myself in the
They've gotten
light.
so much better with the ring light.
Yeah.
I take pictures and I'm like, what's this? That doesn't look like me. I don't want to post it.
See, I'm the opposite. I only want to post it if it doesn't look like me. But if it looks like me, it's like, ugh, who is that? Gross.
Hair out of the way.
Julian, you should. Ring lights are actually super useful for stuff like this. We have two of
Yeah,
them.
no. Ring lights have been really, really good for filming this and generally just doing TikToks as well.
Julian's been doing a lot of gothic makeup. Yes,
It's that time of year, buddy.
it is. It's spooky playtime-tober.
Yep.
He left but came back. Well, welcome back. These are the finished looks of those two. I'm just being goofy.
Finished.
Yeah.
This is a relative term.
Julian,
Just
that's a mood. It's always that
What
time of year for him. It's always that time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Work.
Oh no,
Why don't we just
to
do a
you.
whole bunch of your
To
face
you.
painting?
Why are you being the same as like all department stores ever? Talking about Christmas before Halloween even happens.
We just don't even care about Thanksgiving anymore.
Yeah, Tsuyu wants to know after the Halloween stream what Christmas movies are we gonna watch, because apparently we're gonna do a Christmas stream as well.
Nightmare Before Christmas, because you can do it for both.
Yeah, Nightmare
Yeah.
Before Christmas is a good one.
That's my go-to.
Okay.
Let's just co-op
There's,
Christmas to only be Halloween Christmas movie.
So, well, no, Die Hard's not a Halloween.
No,
Christmas
but that is a Christmas movie we have to watch.
Krampus.
You would. You would.
I would. I wouldn't, I did.
You did. Why you do me like this?
Funnily, like, all of my Christmas films are really, really obscure things that most people don't know or don't remember. Because my family every year watches this really old movie called A Child's Christmas in Wales. And it's a tradition. We watch it every Christmas Eve. It's based off of poetry by oh my god, what is his name? It's not T.S. Eliot, and that's all
God.
my brain is playing.
I hate this because I know I studied him in school, and I should know this. It's,
Do we need the interwebs?
we do
Dylan
need
Thomas.
it. Yeah.
And it's very like stylized, and it cuts back and forth between, you know, really pretty imagery of Wales in like the early 1900s, I think. I don't know. Like 1940s essentially in Wales. And it's very pretty with nice music, and there's not a lot of plot to it, but it's just fun. And then the other one, which used to be like my favorite movie as a kid, was this like really old Disney Christmas short compilation. And it had like a series of animated shorts to music. And there was this one very specific one that I always remember, of a couple going on like a sleigh ride. And they would be singing this song that I think was written for this, I don't know. And I only remember one line of it, but it gets stuck in my head all the time. And it goes, on the frozen pond, folks are swaying. Sweetheart, who cares? We'll have more fun sleighing behind two chestnut mares. And it's really beautiful. I love it. And it hits all the nostalgia feels for me.
I should have turned off the music right before you started singing, and I just realized that now.
That's fine. I didn't warn you.
Darren, where is your album? Oh, about that, you want to make the announcement?
Oh yeah, we're about to drop a track that I recorded a cover of very soon. I did a cover of a song from the first Land Before Time movie, throwback, called If We Hold On Together. It feels like a very relevant song to me right now, and I've wanted to record it for years. We're gonna drop the track as soon as we've filmed some of the video footage so that we can put together a picture for an album cover, and we should be filming that on Tuesday. So post Tuesday, I'll have a music track out.
Yeah, we would have already put it up, but the website that we're using, the people that kind of are licensing it for us to put on Spotify and iTunes and all of that, because licensing with covers is a thing. We have a website called Sounddrop that's going to do all that stuff for us and all that. So it's going to be on all of those platforms, but they won't let us do it without cover art. So once we do that, we'll upload it. And then soon we'll have a video on our, we're making a music video to put on the channel.
And I'd really like to be able to make some money to be able to donate to some of the Black Lives Matter support groups and LGBT support groups, because there's a lot of shit going on right now, and I can't go to protests. I have some physical limitations that won't allow me to do that, but this is something that I can do, and I want to do my part.
Yeah, that particular video, I don't know if we'll be able to monetize it and really tell how much of that is from that one video, but we definitely will in the description have some charities that you can donate to and things like that. For people, obviously who are able to do that, that'll be our way of contributing as much as we can. But yeah, oh god, the chat is just swarmed with we want this, give it.
Aww.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm really excited to put it out. My dad and I worked really, really hard on it. My dad's a musician and runs his own recording studio, and I've always wanted to put out some work that he and I do together, and this is going to be the first one, and I'm so excited.
First of how many?
First, hopefully of many.
Well, I mean, I meant in the terms of, I already know the answer to how many we have already set aside for you to record. I think you've done the vocals on most of them already, right?
On 4 of them.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
Because the other plan I had, I really want to do a series of videos in cosplay singing as different characters, which I know is something like Ginny D does as well. But I'm a musical theater kid. I love musical theater performances, so I have a bunch of songs that I've done the vocals of that I'm working towards recording music videos of as different characters that I cosplay.
Yeah. So that'll be something that we also will probably get up on Spotify and whatnot way before we get the videos up, but we do want to do that.
Copyright laws are difficult when it comes to music.
Well, also getting musicians together to do those is difficult.
Yeah, because musicians got to be paid for their work.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, you've already done the tracks of those 4. You've already done all the vocals, right? Or...
I've done the vocals for those 4. We haven't done the backing tracks for any of those. The only one we have the backing track for is If We Hold On Together.
Right. Yeah.
That one's done. That's mixed and mastered and everything is finished on it.
That's great.
We've just been playing like email tag with Universal.
We've basically come down to, we tried very hard to get a sync license. Nobody has responded to us, so we're gonna put the music video up on YouTube, and if they decide to come for us because of it, then we'll try to work something out.
And we'll point aggressively at our emails and be like, look, we tried to get a hold of you.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
Like, worst case scenario, I think, is, you know, if we can't monetize the video, we can't monetize it. Oh well.
Yeah. If we can't, we can't. My main goal in terms of getting any money off of it was to be able to donate to help with the different protests right now.
Absolutely. Oh, Alyssa Play says, Halloween is taking too long to get here. I agree, but also, Alyssa, Halloween is always in your heart. All year long.
Also, you know where Halloween is great right now? Michael's.
Yeah, that place is like 40% off, like everything.
Michael's has some great Halloween decorations. They have currently oven safe up to 400 degrees ceramic cauldrons in little tiny teacup size and in big size. I bought 4 of them because I needed them in my life. And they're super cheap because everything's 40 to 50% off. So we got the little ones for like $2.99 each, and the big one was like $7.
Yes, Julian. Just buy them for normal decor. You don't need them for Halloween. Just buy cauldrons.
Also, Target is really on point this year.
So your Target is, mine is not.
Yeah, Brooklyn Target. They're doing well.
Oh, I feel so sparkly.
Be careful though if you do go out to any of these stores. Wear a mask. Be safe.
Aaron, I need to make a TARDIS mask now.
Do it. I guarantee you there is TARDIS fabric.
I'm sure there's TARDIS fabric.
So, this is the big cauldron that Darren was talking about.
Are you showing them off?
Yep. Big cauldron, small cauldron. We have been using big cauldron to brew like group drinks like cider and whatnot, and small cauldron to drink tea and also just serve ourselves and such.
They're so worth it, but you can bake in them too. Like, I fully intend to make cauldron cakes.
And they're not expensive at all. I think the big one was like, after the half off thing was like $7 or $8, right?
Yep. I'm not mad at this.
Darren, I keep watching you and I'm like, I should do something else to my face, and I'm like, don't touch it.
You don't have to do anything else.
But
I'm finishing this.
But let's be real. Let's be real here. When it comes to doing makeup in general, like, you do it and you're like, oh, this looks good, and you're like, but what if you didn't?
What if I fiddled?
But what if more?
No, well, it's really the starry side of me that I keep looking at. Like, what else can I do that's starry?
I feel so stupid.
What did you not use? What did you? Okay. Let's have a moment.
Look what I did not use that was right next to me.
Oh boy.
That has shimmery brown in it.
Look, I'm. We're on the same page here. Did the same thing. Like, we could be using things, but no, why not? Like, let's just make it difficult and use everything else.
Yep.
That.
Darren, you had one job.
Right?
I'm not alone.
There's literally a shade in here called antique bronze. I'm gonna cry.
Oh, Alyssa, you don't have a Michael's where you live. I think they do have the sale still online if you...
Yeah, their sales are also on their website.
Yeah.
And their shipping is not the worst. It's not great, but it's not the worst.
Darren, we really only did have one job. And we both just, like, one job.
Oh, by the way,
Biffed it.
Good job.
So you made a comment a little while back that I want to revisit because it's funny. Does anyone else notice Darren turning more and more into a cyborg?
Yep. Here we go. I'm actually a robot. For reals.
Well, I honestly think a Dalek is very appropriate for you because you got an Eldritch Horror inside a cyborg,
robot.
essentially. Yeah, like that's literally what you are.
Like the perfect combination of me things.
This is my outward appearance, and then this is what I actually am.
I never got around to doing this, and I'm so sad that I didn't. I someday might do it. A while ago, there's a story behind this. I have to start from here. A while ago, I saw on like those stupid late night infomercials an ad for a cooler that you could ride on like a little go-kart. And you could just like reach in between your leggies and grab a water bottle or whatever drinks you want to keep inside this cooler. And I thought it would be the best fucking thing in the world to build a Dalek costume around this cooler and just like roll around the con handing out water bottles to people with like a little noodle tentacle out of one of the slots and be like, hydrate.
I was gonna say hydrate.
I remember you telling me about this years ago.
I wanted to be the hydration Dalek so badly. I
God.
might do this.
Perfect.
I might still make the hydration Dalek a thing. If cons ever become a thing again, I might actually put the work in to make the hydration Dalek.
Yeah, if the world unfucks
Oh my
itself
gosh.
at any point.
Oh my gosh, though, y'all.
Like and subscribe for the hydration Dalek.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I don't need much encouragement for that.
Alyssa, and there's no hot top. Alyssa, where? I mean, you don't have to give specifics, but like, do you live on a mountain? Do you live in a forest? Like, where do you live?
I mean, they said, I'm assuming there was the end to that sentence was there's no hot topic where I
Yeah.
live, yes?
Yeah. They don't have a Michael's
There's
or
no
a
hot topic where we live.
But no Michaels.
I mean, I guess there's is there no hot I guess I never noticed the lack of hot topic because there's so many hot topic type things.
I never noticed the lack of hot topic because
I
you
never
never
know.
adopted hot topic, friendo.
I did. A little bit when I was a kid. Not a lot.
Oh, it was the only place that I could get my Nightmare Before Christmas stuff when I was little. So that was the only well, that and Boba Fett, because that'll come up eventually. I love Boba Fett.
Yes, you do.
I do.
That is Isabella's true love.
It is. Everything Boba Fett. But no, Hot Topic used to be the only place that I could get Boba Fett and Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. So.
Julian's like, I've subscribed since 2014. I want a hydration Dalek.
Okay, that's fair.
And then Tsuyu saying I've been sub for maybe about a year. Thank you. We love you both.
Aw, thank you.
And then I guess Hot Topic didn't come till 2016 to Canada. Wow, I didn't know that.
Really? Wow.
Canada can be weird.
Aw. Alyssa's saying that there used to be a Hot Topic where they live. But no more.
There used to be a Hot Topic in our local mall. Actually, I have no idea what that mall is like anymore because I grew up in Tennessee, y'all.
Let's not.
I hate that and never do it again.
What, this?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't like this?
Nah, I don't like that.
Oh, you don't want us to go into country accents? 'Cause,
I mean,
Get the fuck
we
out
could
of
do
here,
it.
Georgia.
I grew up in
Yeah,
Georgia. I
I did come-
actually know it quite
yeah.
well.
No, let's be real, y'all. I mean,
Like we can all do this all day.
yeehaw gang. That's right.
Yeehaw.
That's right, y'all.
Yeehaw! I rode horses too.
Don't. Let's not.
Alberta.
That was
I was a
uncomfortable.
horse.
That was uncomfortable how easily I could go into that.
Yeah, I always hate it because like I try so hard to do other accents and that's the only one that I don't have to try for because I grew up around it. And
All right.
fuck.
Julian, remember when we talked about not putting eyeshadow on your lips? I'm gonna drink some water.
Bella, what are you doing? Get us.
Oh no!
Do you not have a straw?
Oh no!
No, I
Okay.
don't. I should.
Yeah. No. Bella, no. Rip Bella.
Okay, but to be fair, I didn't get any blue on this. So this is like how we do with this is how you do like with lipsticks. Just like, look, it didn't come off anything. I was like, this eyeshadow did not come off my lips. I'm very proud.
Darren, the chat is just no, Bella, no, F, 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 F.
I'm glad y'all worry about me.
You done did it.
I done did it.
You diddly done did it.
Did. Oh, man.
I don't even know.
What are you doing now, Darren? Like, I keep looking over like, what are you doing?
I'm just going to town on these rivets right now. When in doubt, put rivets in your makeup. It just makes everything look interesting.
That's why I did stars on mine. I'm like, you know, make the other side of my face just have little stars on it. That's cool.
I'm trying to figure out a shade to sort of 3D shade around the rivets, and I'm not sure which one to use. We're gonna swatch real quick and see how that goes. Okay.
Cool.
I really need to actually rig up the Ethernet cord to connect my computer to the internet because the Wi-Fi keeps like stuttering.
Oh. Wi-Fi, no.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, that. So Bella, you watched the last Final Fantasy playthrough video we did, right?
I did.
We made a joke in that every time I see it, we both burst out laughing, and it's that stupid Yoda picture when Darren makes the weird sound that just comes in. It just it's like every time I see it, I die laughing as if I wasn't the one who programmed that in. But
I don't know. I think I liked Momo. I loved.
You loved Momo going around the screen.
Anytime Momo tried to interrupt
Traveling
you guys, it just like going around the edges. It's like that's Momo.
Yeah.
That's completely believable. Because the thing is, it freaked me out the first time when Momo was just like right here. Because I was like, there's Momo. I was like, wait, how do they do that? Because I thought that this video was like being recorded.
Yeah.
And I did. I literally had like this moment of just staring at the screen like, how did Momo get there?
For anyone who doesn't know, Momo is my cat.
Yeah.
And she's a little demon.
She's a little demon. Yes, you do need to catch up, Julian, on them, because honestly, they're funny. Like, they're so incredibly entertaining. And again, how do I switch characters? No, but how do I switch characters? Because poor Darren.
Trying to find the map button, though.
Poor Darren.
I'm so bad at video games, guys. Don't make fun of me.
No. I laugh because I almost want to do video games with you just to see how this goes, because it's been a while since I've done video games. Like, I know I saw you get excited like that. But you know my limitations on what system we play on, and I'm gonna force you to play on a PC if we do something.
That's fine.
Stuff.
That's fine.
Okay.
We're playing on PC for like all the spooky playtime stuff. It's just Final Fantasy that we're playing on the PS4.
And we can record like this can be recorded. Like you can record on your end, or we could set something else up where like we're on a call and I'm recording the call or some stupid shit.
Darren, I'm having a problem now that I keep looking at my face and keep thinking Two-Face, because I never really do split face things. So when I like,
it is very Two-Face.
Yeah.
So when I like move my mouth around, all I can think of is Two-Face. I'm like, Arr.
Oh, speaking of PC games, Bella, have you played Among Us at all?
I haven't. Oh my gosh, I have been watching everyone just freak out about this, and I have not played it yet.
I played it a little bit with some friends of ours, but we definitely need to get a game together that we are recording for the channel because it's funny, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It is a good game. I enjoy social deduction games. I am terrible at multitasking, so I am terrible at this game, which is, I think, funnier to watch me be terrible at a game than it is to watch me succeed at a game.
Oh, you think you're bad?
Yeah,
You
no,
think
that's
you're bad.
the fun part, is we're gonna find out who's the worst. Because it's a lot of multitasking of, like, you walk around and have to do little mini games while watching out for someone trying to kill everyone.
I'll tell you the answer right now. It's me.
Trying to kill everyone?
No, Marcy.
No,
Marcy's devious. Marcy's really devious. Like,
I know. Why do you think I was scared to play with Marcy? I used to play Lego Marvel with Marcy. I know Marcy's devious.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so for me, let's go into the plot, and I feel like, Darren, if you know me, I can be devious.
Yes.
When you say go into the plot, what do you mean?
Like, just tell me what y'all do.
Oh, wait. Tell us when we do, or
how do
you play?
oh, how do you play? Okay. Sorry, I'm not up on the lingo.
You
I'm an old
gameplay
man.
well.
Yeah. By the way, everyone in chat's like, yes, at this idea, because everyone loves Among Us, but because it's a fun, they hit a good game. It's very it has connection issues. From last time I played. It is not what I would call a fully finished game, but it's good for what they have.
So Bethesda game.
Kinda, yeah.
Sorry. Hey, okay, look.
No, we all know.
Look, I did say it because Bethesda usually lets you mess with their own stuff because they know that they're never going to finish their thing.
But
sorry, go on, Andrew.
The control. So basically, you are up to 10 people can play. You are a crew of space people, and you can customize your look and everything. I had 2 top hats and a suit on, just to give you an example. And
was one stacked on the other?
Yeah.
Good.
That was one of the options. So you can kind of customize how the game runs. Like, maybe there's only 1 imposter, maybe there's 2, but we did 10 people, 2 imposters. You are at the beginning. It says shush to tell you to mute your mics. So when you are running around the ship, everyone has their mics muted. You then are brought to the main part of the ship. It tells you are a crew member or you are an imposter. If you are an imposter, you know who your other imposter is. If you're a crew member, you have a bunch of tasks you have to do. The tasks are at certain parts of the ship, and they are little mini games that usually include, like, dragging and dropping things or clicking on things. Some of them take a short amount of time, some of them take a long time to do. And the crew members win in one of 2 ways. Either every task by every crew member is completed, or you successfully eject and kill the 2 imposters. The imposters win by either no, actually, sorry. The imposters win by killing everyone. Basically, you have to kill enough people that they cannot vote you out. So if there's 2 imposters left and there's 2 crew members left, the imposters win. Or 1 and 1. But the thing is that it doesn't have to go to a vote, because as an imposter, your 2 options are to either kill people, which you can do if you're in the room with them, or you can sabotage a system. One of those systems is oxygen. And if you sabotage oxygen and the crew members don't fix it in 30 seconds, everyone dies, you win. So I won a game like that because I did that, and then everyone thought someone else had it, and so I won. But
okay.
The thing is that you get fake tasks, so you can like bluff that I'm doing this, that, and the other, but you can't actually do tasks. So there's a couple visual tasks that you can see as a crew member people doing, and if you see someone doing that, they are 100% crew member. But generally, as an imposter, you will walk against the wall and stand there to pretend like you're doing something. You can also use the vents to quick travel, but of course, if someone sees you do that, they know. And when you kill someone, you do like an animation where sometimes you'll split in half and eat them, sometimes you'll pull out a gun and shoot them. But you will kill them, and it has like a recharge of like 30 seconds or something like that, so you can't like rapid fire kill. But the main concept of the game is, in the middle of the ship, there is a emergency button that everyone can push once at any point to call an emergency meeting. Or, if you discover a body, you can click report body, which imposters can do too. There were a couple of bluffs that way, of I killed someone and reported it myself to make myself seem less suspicious. As soon as the group gets together, you unmute your mic, you discuss, you can vote people out, and then as soon as the meeting is over, you mute your mics again. And that's pretty much the whole game.
Oh.
So it's fun. I am not good at it because I am terrible at multitasking. When you die, you become a ghost, and you can when you're a ghost, you stay muted. You have your ghost only chat in game, and you can float around and see things. Ghost crew members can still complete their tasks and still have to for the crew members to win that particular way, and ghost imposters can still sabotage. The space peoples are astronauts. Yes, I forgot the word astronaut and just called them space people.
The word you're looking for is astronaut.
Did you mean?
But I was playing.
I'm kind of scared of my makeup now.
I was playing with Marcy in the group.
I'm enjoying mine. I'm enjoying where this is going.
It does look really cool, actually, now with all that shading and stuff. You both.
This is what happens when I manage my time well.
Who's that?
Who's that? But I was like, I kept dying first in all of these games because I kept being like, oh, it's safe to travel in groups of 3, right? And so I would like see a group of 3 of 2 other people and go up to them, and then they'd both be imposters, and one of them would eat me.
You hacked up.
Yep. My favorite part, though, is that as a crew member, I have stumbled over bodies I did not notice. And I was once killed by, and this is the funny part, is Marcy did this to me, where she killed, they killed someone, like, basically right in front of me, didn't even notice, and then tried to, like, move focus onto someone else, being like, oh, they killed them, because I didn't see them, I didn't notice them killing them. And then they killed me right in front of someone else, and they didn't notice. So the body was discovered from someone else who saw them standing right in front of the body, and were like, yo, you're right in front of this body. And he was just like, you know, I didn't even see it.
You right.
So this is one of those things of just like, wow, I'm dumb.
No, see, I do like multitasking games. Recently, though, I've been very boring because I'm still on my Animal Crossing kick because that's just not going to go away. And I've been playing Cuphead a lot.
Cuphead's a fun game. I do want to finish it sometime, but I played it with my friend who owned it on PC, so we would play controllers, and I didn't own the game. And I was never able to beat it with him.
It's a game. It's a game.
It is a game for people who love great art and screaming at their TVs.
Yes. Because it's one of those things that you look at it and you're like, ooh, this is like old school cartoon looking, and I really love the art on it. But then you remember how video games, I'm going to make myself sound old, then you remember how video games used to be. And you're like, what do you mean I only have 4 hit points? Okay, fine, I only have 4 hit points. Well, what do you
4?
mean?
You got 2.
I paid money. I paid those coins that I got so I could have now 4. I have 4 hit points now. Okay. But even that's difficult when you get to like the later ones. But it's just like
you really just can't get hit.
you
And
really
you gotta
just can't
parry everything.
like that's and it just becomes muscle memory where you're like, okay, like, you know, I gotta know as soon as this comes at me, I gotta do these motions and but you want to talk about multitasking, you've got to pay attention to everything going on, like from all angles on your screen.
Yeah. I could not play that game without the BAMF item. The one where you like when you dodge, you poof. Because I kept dodging into other enemies.
Yep.
So now I just dodge through them. It's fine.
Yes.
Don't get hurt.
No, I feel you on that.
All right, see you. Take care. Love you. Thank you so much for watching once again. It's great seeing you. We're probably going to end the stream at some point fairly soon. This is
let's say we've been doing
about
this
6
for 2 hours now.
But you know, we're probably just going to stay on until you guys want to leave. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. We love you. No, I want this.
No, I don't know. Like I said, I keep getting toothpaste vibes just looking at my screen, so I don't know. I don't know what to do now.
I'm just shading away over here.
I love how to you was like, Darren, you've been applying makeup for 2 hours, and it's just like, yeah, that's not that long in the
That's pretty
grand
normal,
scheme.
actually.
Yes, and.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty normal for Darren. Just like, what
true.
What are easy things to do?
I like intense makeups.
All right, well, I'm gonna give Julian anxiety again.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And yet, still nothing. I'm really actually very proud of my drinking water skills now that I'm not getting somehow blue.
Oh, no.
I'm not getting blue eyeshadow on my water. So I'm quite proud of myself on that. Oh, you know what? I could give you even more anxiety. I still have a muffin. I might get hungry. I might eat some food.
You're making me hungry. I've eaten, the only thing I've eaten all day today is like a little a muffin that you cook in the microwave. It's one of those like power muffin things.
I was supposed to eat food before this, and that was so my Andrew, because I have an Andrew as well. I am playing with fire. No, but my Andrew as well was like, so what are we doing for lunch? And I'm like, I have to stream. And he's like, so are you just not eating? I'm like, maybe.
Maybe.
Food?
Who's she?
Well, okay,
I mean,
Darren,
didn't we
my
make that
obsession
joke?
with food.
Didn't we make that joke that you were going to be constantly eating on stream when we did the test one?
I actually, the only reason I'm not eating on stream right now is just because I don't have enough room on my desk to put food down. like we literally had this conversation because he's like, do you want me to bring you something? I'm like, I do, but I have no place to put it. And I have a time limit, and I take my time limits very seriously. Sometimes.
Oh, Julian had a Big Mac 4 hours ago. Is that all you've eaten all day? Says the person who's only eaten a muffin all day. but to be fair, I woke up too late. I like woke up at 1 and was like, I have to get everything ready for 2, and then also this and that and the other, and
you guys make me laugh because because now that I'm on a different time zone than you know, this started at noon for me, so it really was lunchtime when we were starting this. So now I'm like, it's 3. I mean, that's still food time.
Oh man,
I did it. I ate the food.
Oh god, what to do for food? Part of me wants to just order food, but I don't want to spend money that way.
I feel like I should stop.
Julian, I'm just gonna be like awful, and like every one of you makeup peoples are looking at me like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it.
Oh, a lip. I must do a lip.
You must do a lip though, Darren.
One must do a lip.
I'm just gonna give everyone anxiety. I got makeup on my face and I'm gonna eat
Elliptical.
all of it.
Before
Are
I
you
do-
are you making an elliptical illusion?
What?
Okay, now listen, I love puns, but come on.
That was
Okay.
reaching. That was reaching really hard.
You think you're good at puns and you're not, sir.
Ooh.
I am a very punny person. I am.
I'm sorry. Stuffed-Chocobo beats you every time.
They're the meme.
Yeah, but that's
They are
because
the
Alex is a
meme.
walking meme. He's a walking,
Like,
talking, sentient meme.
His puns just like roll off the tongue like breathing. It's ridiculous.
Also, you can never own too many palettes. I know this.
Mm-hmm.
If this room wasn't so messy from me just moving, I would show you. But
As the person who was just complaining before we got on stream that they have too much makeup and can't find anything.
now listen, it's not that I think I actually have too much makeup. I just have a lot of it, and I just need to organize it.
Okay, I have to eat something. I'm gonna go get an apple or something. I'll be right back.
Go get an apple. Sorry,
Hey,
you just
Bella,
walked me.
what kind of lip should I do?
Was an excellent question, actually.
What does the chat think I should do?
I think it's Julian.
It's just Julian.
So far, I feel bad because Suya was on there a lot.
Julian, what lip should I do?
Well, so we're doing the broken Dalek, right?
Yeah. Which I'm doing completely from memory. I don't actually know whether this is correct. This is just where I'm going with it.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you, Julian, on either brownish or black.
I don't have any brown lipsticks. I should invest in some. Ooh, this is getting a cool effect. I am into this.
Yeah, y'all really are gonna watch me eat. I feel bad about that.
Just becomes a mukbang.
Bella likes food, okay?
So does Darren.
This is true.
Okay, I do have the KVD Everlasting Glimmer Veil lip. I could do that. Let's.
Food is good. Ooh. I know what I want right now. Coffee. I want coffee right now.
Same.
I'm so sorry, Darren. The look on your face is like, I want coffee. I know. I'm being very careful about eating, but yeah, you really should not eat when you have eyeshadow on your lips. To be fair, though, I did put a lip primer on as well, which means that it's literally just sitting there. But I am sure it's not biodegradable or anything that should even remotely be ingested by me. So I'm being very careful. It's like we say on every single one of these ones, and I know that Darren and Angel say the same thing. Don't always do what we do when it comes to makeup. This is why it's a challenge. Looks good though.
Well, and also, like, in general, cosplayers are notorious for doing stupid shit in the name of looking good.
Mm-hmm.
And we are no exception to that rule.
No, I am laughing. I love the way that lip looks on you, though.
Thank you.
Also, I'm laughing because I have the actual stream on another screen, so I keep looking at me. And, I see
I'm back.
what I'm eating, and I am sorry, guys, that you have to look at that.
Maybe I can
Alright,
just
there we
hide
go.
you. I'm about to do the same thing, but at least I'm gonna mute myself when I start crunching on this. I'm
There we
actually
go.
really.
Actual finished look. High fashion.
Yay! High fashion Dalek!
Wait, Darren. Here, you're good. You're on your.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
The high fashion broken Dalek. With white hair, because why not?
It's the electricity coming off after you've been broken. There we go.
I finally got my hair to be white. I'm so happy. It's white and not blonde anymore. I've struggled so long for this.
Aww.
Aw, Julian, we love you too. Even though I'm not
Love
one of
you
the
too,
people who you were talking about just there. But Julian loves your makeup.
Aw, thank you. To finish the look, I'll probably like pop one of my mesh contacts into this eye to mimic the lens, and then my weird cat eye contact into the other one, because they have weird like red eyes, right? The little squiddy things.
Yes.
I think so. I remember them having like
I
orangey.
don't remember. Let's just go with yes.
Yes.
Just say yes.
Absolutely yes.
So I'm actually
don't like showing pictures of the broken Daleks.
I'm really sad that I lost the honey, because apples and honey is amazing, and I'm very, very sad because I bought a thing of raw honey for like $10, and I don't know where it went. I remember it being in the bag. I remember paying for it, and then I don't remember putting it away, and I can't find it.
So it's about 12
Yeah.
past 6. How we feeling here?
I mean, yeah, whenever you guys want to. I think it's there's a couple people in the chat, not that many. Looks like Julian's the most vocal person, so you know, it's whenever yeah, it's at 6:13 for us.
Yeah, we're
So whenever
pretty
you guys
much
want to end it.
done with the challenge. I mean, we've been done with the challenge. I've just been adding more shit to my face because I could. And we'll take some pictures of a final look to put up on Instagram. Thank you everyone for being here and for hanging out with us while we do this.
This was fun.
Yeah, we hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, we love doing this for you.
We really do enjoy doing this stream. And again, I promise we do have new things coming out. We've got my album dropping soon, or my single, not my album. And we've got sketches that are in the works. We are trying to film. It's very difficult to film with the rest of our group right now, but we are working on it. I promise. I know I say this every stream, but we are.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna come out with some of this stuff. I mean, it takes a long time. It really does. The gameplay videos are the easiest thing to do. That's why we can chunk them out like that. But yeah, and thank you so much again, Julian, for donating to us. That really means a lot.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. It was fun having you here with us.
It was lots of fun.
Yep. All right. So I guess we'll head out. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Exterminate.